tons. Inventor Rex Garrett's built Teletubby toys at 79.
From Sporgust,
And not.
But that's the weapon that will lift.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
This in the night away. This in the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the best times.
Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
This in the night away. This in the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the best times.
Don't cry for me, next door neighbor.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, I'm aware of that, Josie. It doesn't get muted on YouTube, but it's obviously a different thing that makes it work on does the Twitch muting. Hello, everyone. Hello, Funky Mr. Chicken. Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Hello, Mighty Fighty. Hello, Bread Santa. Hello, Josie. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well. Hope you're ready for a brand new watch along stream for a new month. It's Bobot Spores. Some of it did. good. Good. Hello, Hondo Z. That's right. Let me move closer to the mic. Yeah, it could be anything, Jesse. It'd be something new. I don't know if you've. There's a thing I thought might be interesting to watch. Is there was a show in the late 90s and early 2000s where like people would they'd engineer these kind of small fighting machines. A bit like you make things on, a bit like you create things on Spore, and you'd kind of, I'd imagine they'd evolve them through a development cycle, and then on the BBC, people would compete to see which of those things they'd engineered would win in a fight. So I thought that might be an interesting thing to watch. Hello, Dr. Pleb. A bit like BattleBots, yes, but in the UK, if you can imagine such a thing. Less like a battle, more like a series of battles, like a war. Were they controlled through their brains like a Cordyceps unilateralis? Maybe. We'll watch and find out. Let's. I guess you're going to want a Malcolm Minute, aren't you? It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. Hello, Gomelon. Did you say you were on? Have you just got back from some sort of holiday? Well, let's see when the Malcolm Minute's going to be. Oh, that wasn't timed well, was it? 84 minutes. A nice middling time. Good. All right, thank you. I know anyone doesn't know what this means. I mean, they will find out if they're here in 84 minutes. Can you set a timer for 84 minutes, please? That's it. Yeah, but we're gonna fill that time, Dr. Plan, with fresh new watch-along content. Hope everyone is vibing along the best life. So do I. So do I, Funky Mr. Chicken. Were you doing another quiz stream? Is that what you were doing? Right, let's get in here. Oh yeah. Okay. Where would this new? Of course, I have to capture a new window because it's a different stream, of course. Okay, let's give this its own thing. And not there, is it? It's not there. It's not there. Oh, hang on. You're not. No, don't look at. Don't be looking at that. don't be looking at. Don't be looking at Twitch back end. That's not what anyone wants to see. I should have. It was Hades being streamed from my gaming rig over the internet to my baby laptop, which then ran it through OBS and then sent that to Twitch. That does sound complicated, but I hope it went. Did it work? I hope it worked. Okay, let's. Oh, great. That works. Except you can't hear it, which is going to be an issue. Let me fix that. Let me move this over here. Let me move me. Whoa. Okay. Bit of stagecraft there. Bit of stagecraft. I guess we can. You don't want to see her back. You say that, Bread Santa, but if it was offered up as an idea, you jump all over that. And people behind the Twitch account, yeah, it was nothing exciting. It was literally you could just see the chat from a different angle, I think. Okay, let's get into some Robot Wars. Let's hope this is the right episode. Let's hope you got audio. Let's go. We'll do predictions once we've seen the robots. Unprecedented stuff.
Heat 11 of Robot Wars, and so far ripped and torn, but through to the semi-finals, the likes of Pitbull and Mace 2, all with a variety of weaponry and armoury, Blade and Big Brother. There was Chaos 2, of course, against Big Cheese. and digging deep, the Gravedigger. With its
Digger.
momentum and power
Big
and weight,
waters.
and Stegosaurus have the drive.
What was last week?
Looking
Oh,
fearsome was
101. What was
Hypnotist.
last
And into the second semi-final went the Beast of
do the
Bodmin
levels
in
sound a bit
101.
right?
And
Quite
now
right,
it's
it is a
time
bit
for more.
loud.
Let's rip them to the core on Robot Wars.
It's a bit loud for me. I'm going to turn down my... Turn down my volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome that fine figure of marine biology, Craig Charles.
Fine figure of group
My
biology.
local pub can get a bit violent. It's the kind with sawdust on the floor. It's all that's left of the furniture. I'm not saying it's rough. It's just that even the pool table gets its pockets picked. The barmaid carries a riot shield. And the jukebox has got a criminal record. And I don't mean the one by steps. The thing is, there's always fights in my pub over nothing.
Don't know, go
You
along.
stare at another man's peanuts and prepare to get assaulted or dry roasted, depending on what he's got. Which is why
That was
we
a good
created
joke.
Robot Wars.
That was a good joke.
A place where grown men and women can come to brawl over nothing more than a place in our semi-finals.
Yeah,
Without
there was some
upsetting
steps
anyone
like
playing
that.
dominoes. Philippa, who are tonight's happy
Okay, here we go.
punters?
Pay attention.
Right,
It's the
news
best
from the
bit.
pitch is you may have recognised this team from previous wars.
Look
They're
at
back with
this.
a robot called Axiom, which has a lance and a what? What is that? A wedge. Ooh, not very nice. So we expected damage from that. This spike on Toe Cutter whizzes around at
Toe
120 miles per hour. They've been slicing melons
He looks
in
like
their spare
Stuart
time.
Lee
but
from
hopefully
Head
they'll get
On.
through a little bit more than that. Exterminator here,
Ex-
guys. I'm very confident with
Exterminator.
Exterminator, aren't you? We're looking at a scoop and stab technique from Exterminator.
Nice, good
And what
work,
they're
Philip.
hoping to practice that on, first of all, is Hefty. Hefty here, bit psychedelic, bit flower power, bit expensive. £2,000.
£2,000 to make
That's his
hefty.
missus. This robot costs £2,000 and we weren't meant to say anything she doesn't know. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry, mate.
I'm
This is
sorry,
Mr.
Karen.
Punch. He packs a punch. just
Mr.
like that.
Punch.
And over here we have Judge Shred,
Hefty could be pipe
who
mushroom, yeah.
has horrible cutters on the front with
Judge
150 psi pressure.
Okay, this feels to me like it's going to be a good episode. Oh, look at
That
this!
can pull the Volvo. That's right. Is that true? Look at this. With the handbrake on, really?
This is gonna be a
the
good
Predator.
episode.
Look at that.
Purple
It's an
Predator.
Ashman turned into a Yoda.
It's
What's this
got,
under here?
it's got a
right.
topless
Oh,
Yoda on it.
Cushioned for
This
extra
can't be a
comfort.
bad episode, can it?
And now,
It does look
to a
like
team that you will
that
no
does
doubt
look like
recognise, the Panic
it's-
Attack team.
And it's Panic Attack
victorious
returning champions.
last war. Is it going to be the same this time? Still got battle scars.
Yeah, we've done them in the trailer on the way up, so...
Oh, oh dear, that's not a very good start, is it?
But it's the most colourful, charismatic
Hang on.
field so far.
Did Panic Attack have to redact their website on the side there? Right, okay, let's get a prediction going. Okay. Oh, where's that happened? Don't know. Oh, okay, no. One of the hotkeys to start the hype video. We'll see it again. We'll go back and see whether it was an OnlyFans. One of the most overtly sexual lineups. I don't know if that's true. Right, okay, let's get a prediction going. Okay, start prediction. Who's going to win this episode? Okay, who have we got? We've got, let's go from the top, Exterminator. And don't worry, I will set this going and then we'll go back and watch again so you can have another look. Hefty, Purple Predator. Toe Cutter. Judge Shred. Mr. Punch. Axios, which I think was the one with the big kind of lance thing. And Panic Attack. Now you maybe are the favourites because they're the returning champions, but I don't know, they look like there's some good ones on this one. Okay, let's. I'll give you 5 minutes. Start the prediction. Purple Predator was a rejected name for Grimace. Maybe it's his nickname in certain branches. Okay, great. That's going. And while that's going, let's have a little rewind and we'll see all the robots again. Okay, here we are.
Depending on what he's got.
It's quite a while,
Which is why we've created Robot Wars, a place where grown men and women can come to brawl over nothing more than a place in our semi-finals, without upsetting anyone.
How long would you
playing
like?
dominoes.
Like a full hour or
Philippa,
something?
who are tonight's happy punters?
Right, news from the pitch is you may have recognised this team from previous wars. They're back with a new robot called Axiom, which has a lance.
Right, here's Axiom.
And a, what? What is that?
84
a
minutes.
Wedge. Ooh, not very nice. So we're expecting damage from that. This spike on toe cutter whizzes around at 120 miles per hour. They've been slicing villains in their spare time, but hopefully they'll get through a little bit more than that. Exterminator here. Guys are very confident with Exterminator, aren't you? No problem. We're looking at a scoop and stab technique from Exterminator, and what they're hoping to practice that on, first of all,
well,
is
the gut feeling is they're going to have
hefty
a crap
here,
axe, right?
bit psychedelic, bit flower power, bit expensive. £2,000, Karen.
Scoop and
That's
stab,
his
that's right.
missus.
Yeah.
This robot costs £2,000 and we weren't meant to say anything she doesn't know. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry, mate.
Sorry,
this
Karen.
is Mr. Punch. He packs a punch just like that. And over here
Right,
we
Mr.
have
Punch
Judge
is very much in the
Shred,
Eubank the Mouse
who
mould.
has horrible cutters
In that it's got
on the
boxing
front
glove.
with 150 psi pressure. Okay, come and
Shred,
meet the
which
Andrew
Josie
family,
accurately said,
who've created
looks
the
like
sofa that
Tracy
can pull
Island's
Volvo. Is that
Blue
true?
Peter version.
With the handbrake on, really? This is Purple Predator. Look at that. It's an Action Man turned into a Yoda. What's this under here? A ram. Oh, look at that. Cushioned for extra comfort.
That's a big
And
flipper,
now,
isn't it?
to a team that you will no doubt recognise, the Panic Attack team
Does it
victorious
what the
last war.
what
Is
the
it gonna be
Philippa
the
was
same
talking
this time?
to
Still got
a
battle
wife
scars.
who didn't know they would go, they didn't know about the robot at all.
Oh dear, that's not a very good start, is it?
But it's the most colourful, charismatic field so far.
No, 'cause the conversation
Exterminator,
anyway
huge
was
and
about
heavy
the
against
team.
hefty and
Right,
nifty,
yeah,
hippie
good
robot.
stuff.
Purple Predator look like a
Purple Predator's got early E4 fights. I have absolutely no memory of this episode. Much like all of them, actually, I don't remember them very well at all. Is everyone waiting till the last minute? Well, Mighty Fighty said it would take him at least 84 minutes to come to a scientific outcome. So, yeah, probably. Has this got tactical now? Are people not wanting to play their hand too soon? No, well, Josie always goes all in on things with absolutely no scientific thought. Gomelon, I don't think it's suspicious at all. Also, yeah, Panic Attack would be the favourite for this, right? But I don't remember if they win. You've got a strong top three. Who are your top three, Mighty Fancy? You've got 57 seconds. 50 seconds left. 45 seconds remaining. Let's get these bets in. Some points in on Mr. Punch. Some people have gone for Purple Predator, someone hefty. Josie is all in. Of course, Josie doesn't have any points now because of the previous all-ins. Goblin, that's what Mighty Fighty can't work out in the time. Right, 10 seconds left. Let's get your bets in. You had 5k, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, time up. I hope everyone has got their predictions in. Hello, Rosanna. You've just missed out on the predictions. But I think this is going to be a good episode. Don't worry, we'll have predictions for the next episode. It'll all be fine.
It's
Yeah.
a T to
Good
me.
luck,
Against
everyone.
Toe Cutter can slice melons, but what about Matilda? Judge Shred against Mr. Funch and Axios
But it
against
does mean,
Panic Attack,
Rosanna,
the
that
reigning
you
champions.
get the
Already
thrill of
scratched,
seeing
but out to
these for
centre.
the
Few
first
hopes
time.
again here.
If you're all sitting comfortably, let the wars begin.
Right, okay.
From
Oh,
Hereford,
thank you for the follow.
Watch for the pneumatic lift at the
no,
front
just
and the
a-
ramming
thank
spike.
you.
The aluminium
Please
sheets,
enjoy
25
some
millimetres
Robot
thick.
Wars.
2 hatchback car starter motors provide the power for speeds up to 20 miles an hour, the quickest in the field.
My name is Marlon, this is Paul, and Simon can't be here today as well.
Sorry,
this is our
Simon.
Robot Exterminator. The main weapon is the
This is going to be a crap axe,
We're
isn't
going to
it?
try and impale as many people as possible on. We've got a lifting
Or do you
mechanism
mean for the
to try
fuzzy
and
boy?
stop
That looked like it
people
might have a
driving
good flipper if
off,
it
and a
works.
sort of righting mechanism if we get flipped over.
I don't know that Simon's
West
dead.
Yorkshire.
Do you think the axe?
Oh no,
Yeah,
Philip
the
has
axe.
caused heavy problems at home
The
by
axe
letting
took
Stuart
Simon
Reynolds'
out.
wife know the cost
Right,
of the
here's
2 electric
Hefty.
motors, the Ram, the black composite shell. Karen, it was money well spent. Or
Plus,
was
I'm
it?
just. That's right.
My name's Stuart, I'm the team captain. This is Bernard and Darren.
This is Hefty our tank with 150 pounds of pure
Of
stabbing
course,
power.
that guy's name's
power
Bernard.
shell, which is fabulous.
Robot ears, stand by.
You wouldn't believe it, but Exterminator's the lighter robot
Oh, it's
here.
got a flashing
With
light.
Marlon Pritchard, a part-time DJ, and Paul Lewis, who wants to be a pro golfer. And there's Hefty.
Hefty's got a lot of
with
wheels,
Stuart Reynolds
isn't
and
it?
Bernard Mosley. Darren Brown.
Right, I mean, oh, Hefty's
Flower
quick,
power,
right?
Peace and love.
But it has
From that
stopped.
Front spike, and look there, also the deadly pneumatic spike on the top of Exterminator.
I mean, the spike
The
isn't
front
actually
scoop
going to
as
do any
well
damage, is it?
Looks solidly designed and dangerous.
I don't think it was
But how
Darren Brown.
manoeuvrable. Can get up to 20 miles an hour, Exterminator. The spike impaled on
Oh,
the
that
top
has
of
actually
Hefty, and
gone
strong enough
into
to
it,
lift
to
Hefty
be
almost
fair.
up on its side and against the ring
Oh, they
wall
have
there.
stabbed
It rolls
and
Hefty up and
flipped.
over.
Is
Have
that
they
it?
got any sort of Streamax self-riding mechanism? I don't think so. Killalot in the background comes in for the kill. And now,
Oh,
can the Hefty
F for
boys
Hefty.
get their robot up
Hefty.
and running? I
Oh,
don't
it did
think
have
so.
tracks.
Towards the pit, all that paintwork. Sir Killalot has his own fan club.
Yeah, Hefty no streamer. Yeah, that's going to be mountain mines.
And is about to be dumped therein. That's the end of Hefty. Exterminator
Hefty
through and very
indeed.
quickly.
Cease.
This was the moment.
It looks
that
like
was
it's
key.
supposed to have a
Down
streamer.
came the spike.
These arms on the
Hefty
side are
was
supposed to be
impaled, couldn't
self-righting.
get away, lifted and tossed. And of course, that's the cue for Killalot to
I
enter.
wonder if they were
Revving up to
victims
come in for
of
the kill.
the panic changes
That was the
to
coup de
the
grace.
to the compressed gas rules, and it meant the streamer didn't work
Hefty
anymore.
stumbles at the first hurdle. Exterminator, the winner.
It was very fast. What do you all have to say to Karen?
Yeah, that could be true, that's plenty.
It's going to cost a
Don't
fortune
laugh.
for Stuart to fix this.
I think a little sorry, I'll take you out to dinner, darling, would be nice.
Definitely.
Well, go on then.
Definitely.
Go on, she's at home watching.
Sorry, I'll take you out to dinner,
Darling.
darling.
Well, you did the trick, well done. And no damage, really, either. I can see, hardly a scratch. Good, because that's lovely paintwork, isn't it? Nice bit of paintwork there. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Is it lovely paper?
With Stuart's 2 grand blown, it'll be Karen's housekeeping paying for that dinner. Hefty out and Exterminated through. Purple Predator next up against the Toe Cutter.
From Reading,
Right.
Purple
Here we are. The
Prince.
hits keep coming.
Powerful enough to pull a
It's
mistake
Purple
car. Yet the
Predator.
lightest in the heat at 76 kilos. This Purple Prince is crowned by a flipping arm and electric disc saw. What a fur-brained entry from the Andrew family.
No.
I'm Trevor,
I'm Sam. And I'm Dawn.
and this is our robot, Purple Predator.
It is going to be
It's
flammable,
powered by a
right?
24-volt battery and is based on an invalid tricycle. It's strong enough to pull a car along, and for weaponry
What's
we
an
have a
invalid
pneumatically
tricycle?
powered flipping arm, and at the back we have a cutting saw.
Oh, that looks
From
like a crap saw.
Edinburgh, Toe Cutter.
This'll prune a few nails, nuts and bolts with its 12-volt electric motor-driven horizontal bashing blade. The body shell's reinforced 6mm aluminium sheet. It cost £3,500 to build.
Hi, I'm Simon, the team captain, and this is John. He's the weapons officer, and this is our robot.
The weapons officer!
Toe Cutter's main weapon is this 3 kilogram electric spring-operated rotating blade. which we want to do some damage with.
The weapons officer.
And boy, what damage under its working title blade.
It can really fuck up a melon.
That's a melon though, boys. How about Matilda and Kilot? They're different.
melons. Yeah, exactly. Fancy, like they're all.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Purple Predator with
Oh,
Trevor Andrew.
I'm Chief Operating Officer of
Sam 12
Hydraulics.
and George 10. And Toe Cutter,
I think so,
Simon and
yeah.
John
I
Reeser,
think
who wants
so,
to fly a
come on.
Hurricane. Simon wants to fly into outer space. And that blade is so deadly.
This
I
isn't.
think we're going to see.
Oh no,
some
they are
fur
going. They are
flying
going.
here.
They've
But
gone
it's
into the
Purple
wall.
Predator, rather nervous,
Okay, it's got
tentatively
too
on the
high
attack,
ground
and there
clearance.
goes that blade,
Okay,
and
it's
he
cut
hits,
its
there's a
fur with the
splash in the
stupid
purple
blades.
fur.
Yeah, its ground clearance is too high. It can't get underneath to
Love
flip
the old
anything because it's got a full
Action Man
rug
character
on it.
top with the springy arms.
I hope so,
Toe Cutter
JC.
backs away, and already you can see there the fur
Yeah,
has
probably
been literally
the
ripped
social
from the
media
side
department, the
of the
social,
Purple Predator.
the
Trying to get away, I
the
think.
chief publicity
Out of
officer
arm's
certainly
reach,
runs the
but of
YouTube.
course, Toe Cutter has driven it into the CPZ, patrolled there by
Well,
dead metal.
I'm not having a
It's
go. I'm
such
just saying it's going to make it
an
hard to
old
flip
tactic,
things, and
but it's a
also its
proven
fur's
tactic in
coming
Robot
off.
Wars. Drive your opponent into the corner patrol zone, and already there the grip on Purple Predator, and that Dexian frame aluminium composite panel tie.
It's going to struggle to use the flipping.
Gets away though, Purple Predator. What
Oh, it's near the
preparation
pit.
went into the bodywork. What a shame. And bucked and thrown around the arena floor as well. Now Toe Cutter. You hardly saw the blade whip around. It's so fast.
It's sort of a unique
And now
idea
between
for a
rock
weapon
and hard
of Toe
place,
Cutter,
Dead
but I
Metal
don't.
and Toe Cutter, but
Oh,
Toe Cutter flipped
oh,
on its
oh,
side by the arena spike. Just managing to right itself. Well, that really would have been a huge shot. Purple Predator ripped and torn. Not yet shredded, though. The hopes of the Andrew family.
Cease.
But surely Toe Cutter has
Yeah,
gone through.
probably going to be Toe Cutter with that.
There we saw Purple Predator thrown up into the air, down again. You can see the fur
Yeah, I don't
hanging
know.
limp from the side. Damaged by the house robots too.
The Purple Predator gets a clipping, and Toe Cutter.
Yeah,
go
it's
through.
Toe Cutter. Yeah, too fast for him there.
My goodness, have you seen that scar?
That was dead metal.
That was dead metal. He's a force to be contended with, isn't he? Talk, come on, what happened from your point
Dead
of view?
Metal is a force to be contended
The
with.
steering broke. And
That's fine.
And then when we drove into them, their weapon.
What a fuck decision.
They used their weapon.
I mean, I don't.
Tore it all up.
I mean, a
But
lot
you
of its
never-
furs come
you-
off.
you happily secreted flipper.
I didn't think it was as clear cut as they all seem to think it was.
Now you got your little trophy.
Yeah.
But I've got a bone to pick with you. I don't reckon that did go at 120 miles an hour.
I think it did.
And anyway, the other thing I was thinking, right, is how do you measure it?
We filmed it and worked out how fast on the film, because it goes faster than you can film it. You see? So we get.
Yeah, you see?
So that's
You see?
reliable,
We filmed
is
it
it?
and it goes faster than you can film it,
You
so...
made it up!
Aha, we filmed
Well, it
it in
goes to...
slow
There are
motion,
judges,
see?
Hondo says. There are
Nonetheless,
judges.
though, Toe Cutter through, and next up, Judge Shred against Mr. Punch.
Judge Shred, I don't think, is one
From
of the
Leicestershire,
judges.
Judge Shred.
Clever use of golf cart batteries, a wheelchair.
Yeah, this will be dubious.
controller,
If this one
22mm
goes to a
tubular steel
judge's
and
decision,
aluminium shielding, the weapon, a flipper and a cutter
then
will
there
Judge
could be some
Shred condemn
home,
his opponents
some
to
home
execution.
cooking.
Hello, my name's Alan. This is our robot, Judge Shred.
I'm Paul, and
This does seem like a Max
basically,
Paddy
the
Bobo.
body is
What
made
would
out
you
of
suggest,
weld
Hondo
mesh,
Zed? Do you think we should go to
2-inch weld mesh
penalties?
Covered in fiberglass.
There should be some...
Molded
But they're already
round
having a
robot,
showdown, aren't
to
they?
make it nice and compact.
All the weapons are done on 150 psi CO2
What happened?
canisters.
My app forced
Front
to
weapons
look
are
at my
cutters
stream stats and tell...
that
Oh, you
really
clicked on the
are
link.
sharp. They're hardened edges. The back one is a spike, which is variable, so we've got an extra grip at the back if we get pushed
The furry one went out.
From
Thank you, Mr.
Southbank
Chicken.
University, Mr.
Did
Punch.
look a bit like
That's
that.
plenty of that with its pneumatic flipper bar and round
Here's
the body's
Mr. Punch.
aluminium over stainless steel subframes. What a print job, what an array of battering ram heads. What, no Judy?
Hi, my name's Kieran. This is Andy and Glenn. This is our robot, Mr. Punch. It's 24 volt, runs on 2 wheelchair motors. We have an aluminium shell.
I'm going to say
aluminium base
Jonathan
plates, stainless steel
is sitting on some
subframe.
Mr. Punch
Our
jokes
weapons, we have
that
a
he can't
flipper bar
wait
which
to
will allow us
unleash.
to turn ourselves upright if we get turned upside down. And we have a pneumatic.
How
ram
long
on the
can he
front.
hold off saying that's the way to do it?
Roboteers, stand by.
Judge Shred with Alan and Paul Blakeman. Alan's an 18
Neither
handicap
of these look
golfer.
very
Paul
good,
drag
so.
races at Santa Pod, and Mr. Punch with Kieran Kenny, Glenn Stenning and Andy Pridmore. Keen skiers and rugby players.
Activate.
And you have to say there's great work gone into the preparations of the robots here.
Great work,
Meticulous
yeah.
for this heat. The paint job, the
Yeah.
mechanical preparation, splendid. Judge Shred there with those pincers in underneath Mr. Punch, who will try and angle itself for the big knockout blow, no doubt. The boxing glove is a lovely touch. And there's the front
How could it
ram as
do
well.
any
What's
damage?
on the end of that front ram? It looks as if you could mash potatoes with that. I'm not too sure. Mr. Punch against the arena wall.
What do they
At the
think?
moment, it's Judge
What do they
Shred
think the
doing all
glove arm's going to
the
do?
work. Now, what can
Okay,
Punch
they've
do
caught
here? You don't want to get
themselves
that
on
boxing
fire.
glove
That's-
over the flame pit. We really will smell burning leather there. Mr. Punch turning tentatively.
That's very noble of you, Motivated.
Only 5 miles an hour at top speed. Judge Shred slightly quicker, not much though.
It doesn't even
The
look like
heavier
it
of the
would
two
write it.
robots, about 6 kilos heavier, Judge Shred. This is all a battle of brains, not brawn so far.
Yeah,
Lovely
it's a battle
movement
of
of the
brains.
pincers though at the front of Judge Shred. Mr. Punch, not a great deal of movement. And don't forget, if it goes to the judges, if it does go to the judges, they'll be counting on aggression and control style and damage caused. And it's damage sustained at the moment by Mr. Punch from the house robots. Look at that from Shunt, the great axe penetrating the shell of Mr. Punch. Dragged now across the arena floor by the pincers of Judge Shred.
Just spin around.
Who's at the controls
You're talking to me.
of Mr. Punch now?
And they did
Needs
try
the
to
old
spin
Punch and
around.
Judy policeman to come in and rescue him here. Judge Shred pushing against the arena wall.
Awful Mr. Punch reference.
Mr. Punch drives back. Good power there.
I think the
Using
other one
the
is
radio
disregarded.
controller well. They're at the controls though, Alan and Paul Blakeman of Judge Shred. I think they're on top so far.
They do have a weapons
They've been the
officer
more
then.
aggressive robot. Punch spinning delightfully, but going where?
Cease.
Going nowhere, I would think. This goes to the judges. Punch on the flame pit and also in trouble with Shunt. Penetrated. Oh, one in the eye there for Mr. Punch. And again.
Mr. Punch, that's not the way to do it. Judge Shred.
It
threw
was
it around
Craig
to-
that did it.
It's smouldering, apparently. It's a bit smouldering from underneath. Why is that?
It's fiberglass, so it's just the flames caught.
I had not noticed their very homemade t-shirts.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, Craig did Bags of Alive.
have you?
I'm a huge fan of their
Don't get
t-shirts.
too flash now. You've only won one.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to go through.
We know.
Temporarily put to bed, Judge Shred. He'll be back. Next up, Axios against the reigning champions. Panic Attack.
Yeah, I better look up against Gizmo.
From Swindon, Axios.
Swindon.
The name in Greek means a truly worthy and deserving person. Its tail can lift or crush. It has a drill extension too. And its flicking tongue deserves worthy praise.
I'm Colin, this is John, and this is Chris, and we're from Cranfield University. And this is our new robot called Axios. He is a four-wheel drive skid steer robot with a large tail for elevating, penetrating,
That's not where a tail
or
is, is
pulverising
it?
the opposition. He also has a twin rack-driven tongue for that bit of extra push.
It does feel like it, doesn't it,
And reigning
Motivated?
champion, Panic.
Right, Panic Attack looks like it's been bulked
Robot
up.
King 4 times since he took his crown. They've settled on lifting spikes powered by Swedish Electrics, an alloy frame and shell. It can lift and push its own 81.6 kilos.
A twin
Hello,
rack
Team
driven
Panic.
tongue,
My
indeed.
name is Kim Davis. I'm team captain. This is my son Michael. We're back from the last wars. with a few improvements. We now have a self-righting
rswww.com/panic_attack.
mechanism, and we have much larger and much more powerful spikes.
This was Panic Attack in the last wars against Cassius in the grand final. Cassius was the
I'm a big fan
favourite.
of Panic Attack,
but
but it
Panic
did
Attack
sort... No, it didn't win,
stopped
but...
all that
yeah.
nonsense and won the crown.
Hello, Baldy. We're watching Robot Wars.
Yay!
Quite visually convoluted, that one.
Roboteers, stand by.
Tough task
What,
for Axios
this
then,
guy?
with Colin Offer, Chris Ransom, whose hero is David Bowie.
It's
Johnny
the
Connor,
third
and his
series of
Panic
Robot
Attack.
Wars, Broadly, if that
Kim
means
and
anything
son
to you.
Michael. Michael was the creator of the idea of Panic Attack.
Activate.
And he looked a little bit nervous there. Oh, and
Oh.
why not Axios in on the attack? Looks like
That
some
was
deadly
fast.
samurai warrior with a missile launcher on top.
It is fast.
Spins groggy from the first onslaught from Axios.
And it's
Now
got very exposed
pulling away
wheels,
with the
doesn't
front,
it?
lifting Ram's Panic Attack, and Axios driven in against Dead Metal. Away. Points the missile launcher with the spike towards Panic Attack.
It's good that Panic Attack's raising
maneuverability.
mental health awareness, yeah.
Comes Dead Metal. There again, Axios driven against the arena wall. It seems.
And this is
Dead Metal,
Rebel
you can
Wars.
see
They
there,
did crash
trying
straight
to
into each
slam
other.
its pincers together. Axios now nervously prodding against Panic Attack. The front lifting mechanism can act as a shrimp
Oh, is
now
it
for
stuck
Panic
in
Attack.
there?
A self-riding mechanism. Should it be flipped up over?
No.
Trying once again to bring those front lifting spikes to bear. Panic Attack. Axios on the charge.
Spikes are
Lifted
quite
up.
slow, aren't they?
Almost by Panic Attack. Those front lifting spikes
Make
give
Panic
it
Attack
more
sexy.
of a wedge shape actually when it's flying forward. Panic
Yeah,
Attack.
it used to
You
be
get in
linear,
underneath
didn't it?
Axios.
But now it is much bulkier.
6mm ground clearance only on, well, we'll call it the challenger here because, of course, Panic Attack are the reigning champions. So difficult for Attack to get in underneath Axios. Backing away. Where's Axios gone, says Panic Attack. They just saw the front tongue flicked out and staying out, actually, from Axios. Now retreats like a tortoise head back into the shell. Panic
Oh,
Attack.
hello,
doing most of
Escape
the work
Crusader.
now.
Thank you for the raid. Oh, that's been flipped. Can it not use its big thingy? It cannot use its big thingy. Hello, Escape Crusader. I hope you're streaming well. Thank you for the raid. We're watching Robot Wars.
And Axios
Series 3.
heading towards oblivion. Oh, out comes the turn.
Panic Attack is the returning champion.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. You can do whatever you want and gestures and poke your tongue out at me.
Oh,
but this
thank
is
you
what
for the
happens.
follow, Nauseum.
In comes the house robot. This is Dead Metal. Oh, look at that ripping at the side of Axios. They say that
Yeah,
Axios
every Sunday
can crush its
is
opponents like a
Robot
sandwich
Wars.
toaster. I've never,
No.
well, had anything crushed by a sandwich toaster. Look at now. Panic Attack attacking
Oh.
Matilda. Great
Oh,
stuff.
no.
Matilda put it side up and over. Matilda
Hey,
won't like this.
fuck Matilda up there.
Body shell. We loved it though. Axios out, and Matilda will remember Panic Attack for the next time. That's for sure.
Our reigning champions on the road to the title again.
Toxic robot
Panic Attack,
masculinity.
go through.
It's obviously working. That winning streak. Well done. That was fantastic. Did you enjoy that? Yeah. Yeah.
Robot
What do you
Wars is a
think,
good follow to the YouTube channel.
It's outrageous.
What
You
was
had
the
a
best
kick-off and
thing? What was the best thing you found on YouTube
If we
today?
managed to deal with
Oh, hi,
that,
Fluffy.
we're always going to go for the house robots.
The flipping seemed very easy. Just how much power is in the front there?
It's much stronger. So it'll lift about 18 stone, so the house robots are not really a problem. Except
Right.
for the one big one, I think.
Yeah,
I would have thought Matilda weighed more than 18 stone. Don't tell her I said that, though.
They got busy in a tizzy, spinning with rage. Matilda.
There's
Panic
100
Attack
YouTube
through
zones.
though.
We're going through 18 videos. Oh, all
Beating
bangers.
Axios.
Perfect.
And so we have Exterminator and Toe Cutter, Judge Shred and Panic Attack through to round 2. And this is how they
Right,
line
here are
up.
the final 4.
Judge Shred against Exterminator, Toe Cutter against the Panic Attack. And let's go off to another heat of the Pinball Challenge. Craig.
Oh, good.
As a rule,
Right, so this is not
pinball
tournament.
machines
This
have
is a
flippers.
side competition.
And here on Robot Wars, we're no exception. They're called the house robots. Let the trials begin.
I'm blocking the time. He did have his leg up the way by there, didn't he?
And this is how to score those all-important points. 5 points for each barrel down.
Okay, this is a
50
side
points
competition.
for that tire target guarded by a house robot. 10 points for nudging
well,
the
they have to-
multi-ball
they have
release.
to-
5
it's a
points
kind
for
of
each
point
ball down
scoring thing.
into a pit. 75 points for that target, again guarded. 25 points if you can open the car door. On from that, up and over the ramp will get you 20 points. And from there into
Trying
the
to
corner,
hide how
more
much he
points to be
enjoyed
picked up
seeing
with the
the
barrels.
last
Or
fight.
25 points for the big sphere into
Which
a pit.
fight do you think it was?
Dominator was the first of our pinball challengers and still dominates the leaderboard. Crusaders started well.
gonna say no one's done that well on this yet.
Went into the pit. Eye of Newt was
Axios
steady,
against Bogut.
but too slow. Six-pack was a genuine challenger to Dominator.
The
Good
dick
run there.
pop. And you got to see
Points picked up.
you got to see Matilda's undercarriage.
And Kilohertz shot around the arena, but was then shot straight into shunt.
You shot straight into shunt. I don't remember. I don't really remember. I don't think anyone's done particularly
Though
well
they
on
were
this.
first to go, Dominator's still at the top of the board with 160 points. Kilohertz the most disappointing so far. What can Rocks do, the latest challengers? From that most prolific of roboteering families,
What
the
is
Sievers.
this?
Its front lift is powered by fan motors.
What's this?
You get up to 15 miles an hour, aluminium to keep the weight down.
STIS.
Stand by.
Colin and Carl Sievers at the controls.
2, 1.
Wearing shirts the same colour as their robot Rocks. Rocking
It is
and
two.
rolling.
Yeah, it is two.
No, not
What,
quite.
why has it got the? Why has it
St.
got the
George,
flag on
proudly
it?
born at top, but
Come on,
boys, it is
guys.
now time
Come
to
on, guys.
rock and roll. You won't get any points for taking on.
Calm down,
Kill a
Emily
lot,
Thornbury.
but points scored nonetheless there. The barrels clatter and clang on the arena floor. Needs more speed.
Yeah, it's
The barrels are already down. Well, one
yeah,
is
it
down.
is
You
a-
might get another
it is
5
a-
points
it
if you
is
can
a
topple
Windows
that.
95
But Kill a lot, you
screensaver,
see,
isn't it?
you've given him too much time to come in.
Oh,
Dodging
it's
the
moving
ramp.
though.
The target is down that way.
No, this is
Control
this
seems
is
to be a
also
problem
doing
here.
shit, isn't it?
Meanwhile, Bash guards the tyre target, which would have got you 50 points.
This is a side competition, Honda Z, but they have to score as many points as they can.
Bash is blocking one route, Kill a lot the other. So which way? Cheap points to be gained with the other barrels. That's a good decision.
I wouldn't
but
worry too much
all
about
flipped
it.
up by the spike in the arena floor. Kill a lot closing. He's behind you. Down go more barrels. It's hardly a barrel of laughs for the Sievers family so far. Have they made the best of what they've got, I wonder?
Rubbish.
Which wasn't a great deal, let's be honest. Now, I make that 35 points. Oh, disappointment for them. Rocks 2 confirmed.
Which one of them do you think was the,
Dominica still top with 160.
Weapons officer.
There'll be more
Just
from
for
the
love of the sport,
Pinball Warrior
exactly.
tournament soon.
I don't know
But
what you
now,
win
it's
for
on with
winning the
the wars.
pinball.
They're
Probably a
still
little
there,
trophy.
Craig, the reigning
surely.
champions Panic Attack against Toe Cutter, Exterminator against Judge Shred, and they're with Philippa in the pits
Okay, I
right
don't know
now.
who's still got points left in the game.
Tiptoe through the weaponry. Just as we're about to go in. How do you feel?
Absolutely.
As long as you join the Robot Wars Club.
Do you? You feel nice and confident?
Yeah, we think so.
Yeah, that was pinball.
The right name, haven't they?
Is Dominator the one with the big spinning braid? I don't think so, Baldy.
Really?
I don't remember Dominator.
We'll see when we come out.
Look, I have drawn your robot in the sweep. I haven't told you this until now. Now the pressure's on, I'm going to tell you. I need this robot to win so that I can buy everyone champagne at the end of the robot series.
No problem. Excellent.
Yes?
We should do our best.
You included. You included.
Oh, well, that's right.
So you're going to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. So better.
But what you don't know, Philippa, is that the winner of the sweepstake actually gets a bag full of nuts and bolts to build their own robot. Perhaps we'll see a life-size Philippa robot in the next series. This, though, is Judge Shred with Alan and Paul
What does he
Blakeman.
mean?
Tense, nervy, Exterminator.
Team play that
Paul Lewis,
Philippa will win the
Marlon Pritchard.
sweepstake and then
There's Marlon with the
use the
beard.
praise to build a robot that is a replica of her.
And it's
Oh, it's quick. Exterminator's quick. Exterminator's good at it, sure. Judge Shred was crap.
And don't forget it has that great pickaxe on the front as well, causing the damage in the previous battle against Hefty, you'll remember.
Can Philippa affect the
Judge
outcome?
Shred looking to get those pincers in action with a great PSI.
Are you suggesting that
value
Philippa
powered by
probably is going to have been sabotaging stuff? Oh, it's not. It's going in the pit. It's going in the pit.
PSI CO2 KO.
What's he saying?
Ta-ta for now. Judge Shred over and out. Right on the edge of the pit. Hanging on in there. But surely now.
Yeah, CO2.
Yes, I think so. Matilda
Oh dear.
and Kill-A-Lot. Oh, listen to the circular saw.
Yeah, I think we can.
That is pit. Judge.
It was like the game just malfunctioned.
And don't forget it has that great pickaxe on the front as well.
Right, okay.
Causing the damage. In the previous battle against Hefty, you'll remember. Judge Shred looking to get those pincers in action with the great PSI value powered by CO2, but it's exterminate, exterminate! Judge Shred push towards the pit! Judge Shred, PSI, CO2, KO, TTFN, Tata 4 now! Judge Shred, over and out! Right on the edge of the pit! Hanging on in there!
Yeah, PSI, CO2, KO, TTFN.
Yes, I think so. Matilda and Kill-A-Lot. Oh, listen to the circular saw.
A classic
That
line.
is just like going to the dentist and having the old drill in your mouth. Oh, that sent shivers down my spine.
Judge Shred, proving that it's impossible to crawl your way out of the pit of oblivion. Exterminator goes through to the next round.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Exterminator!
Yes, I CO2. Tata for now. Winnie the Pooh, your boys took all over
Valiant
me.
struggle till the end, wasn't it?
We tried, but we didn't realise how quick their robot was. We hadn't seen them go before. We didn't realise they were that quick. Basically straight across the arena.
They did. They did. They were quite powerful as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
Look at these scars. They're incredible.
That's just not fair.
Did you really think you were in with a chance of getting out of the pit?
Not really, no.
But you kept struggling all the same.
Trying, you know.
Aw.
Yeah.
Got to keep trying.
They didn't let you dance.
They are strange, aren't they? There's another one here.
What in the sweep? I'm going to be a rich woman. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
She's pleased, so they exterminate her through. And next up, Toe Cutter with that blade against the champions. Panic Attack of the last wars.
Just before you go in, how do you feel and what are your tactics?
Basically just get underneath and turn them over and then go for the house robots.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're not too smug after winning the last war, are you?
No.
Do you think he's getting too smug after winning the last war?
Yeah.
Yes, I do too. You make sure you calm him down before you get up there.
Yeah.
All right?
Well, there, Simon and John Reason with the Toe Cutter. Sherry Picker and Kim and Michael Davis. Oh, Michael. His heroes, Michael Schumacher from Formula One.
Last was.
The speed of the Toe Cutter blade is fearsome.
It is funny to hear them use the phrase
Panic Attack
word war
with the
so
blinking
casually.
light. Hoping to turn the lights out on Toe
Right,
Cutter.
okay, it's Toe Cutter against Panic Attack.
For a place in the heat final. Immediately, Toe Cutter turning side on so that the blade can have full whip against Panic Attack. Panic Attack's main weaponry here.
Almost too
Those front
low.
posts get in underneath Toe Cutter immediately. And
Oh, so they can't self-right, can they?
That is a very,
gonna
very
flip.
good technique from Kim Davis. Good control, good style. Brains behind there, Brawn. Digging in on the arena floor, Panic Attack. Once again, to get the prongs in underneath Toe Cutter.
Thank you, Mr. Chicken. I covered this yesterday.
Did you just see that blade?
I think a war is made up of a series of
On
battles.
Toe Cutter, it does move so quickly.
Have they ever done a Pride special with Game of Thrones? Not that I'm aware of.
Boys
on
would have
these
you
guys.
believe, probably. As quick as Space Rocket, as quick as Concorde, as
I
quick
still
as
think that tongue is a sort of fairly original weapon, but it's not
flashing, blinking
good,
light of
is
Panic
it?
Attack on the arena floor.
Oh,
But almost doing its
no.
job and turning Toe Cutter up and over. Tremendous heat semi-final this. The reigning champions. Difficult work against Toe
War's more
Cutter.
exciting than a battle. Can't do
But
battle
I think the more
crimes.
aggressive of the two robots so far. What do you think? Certainly the Toe Cutter blade is formidable. It's fearsome.
Is it formidable?
One of the deadliest weapons we've ever seen in Robot
Is
Wars.
it? What is Jonathan
But for
talking
me,
about?
Panic Attack is the more mobile bot here. And again on the attack. Pushing Toe Cutter up on its side.
Oh, that's good driving. That's good driving.
Attack. They think they're through. And Toe Cutter
That
immobilized.
is top pro material.
The flashing blade cuts no more. and Panic Attack cutting and etching another name emblazoned in the Robot Wars honours list, I'm sure.
What toe cutter, okay? Do you not hear, Joe? It's one of the most formidable weapons they've ever seen on Robot
Panic Attack
Wars.
promised to take on the House Robots, and they've done just that again. This time, Sergeant Bash. So you take on my buddy Bash, and I'll come
That's
in.
good,
Says
that's good,
Deadman
that's good,
Killer
that's
having some fun as well. In the distance on Toe Cutter, this is Bash on Panic Attack. Look at Killalot there on the left as well. Toe Cutter's dead and
Hello,
buried.
Harry.
Finished.
We're watching the return of the Series 2 champion. We are Bobot here now. It's the return of the Series 2 champion Panic Attack. There have been some good ones in this
Toe Cutter's
episode.
blade, once a Viper's tongue, is now lolling hopelessly out of its groove. And Panic Attack dancing with Sergeant Bash as Killalot tries to rip Toe Cutter to shreds. What went wrong with Toe Cutter? Panic Attack, brilliant steering right from the start of the heat. There's the lance and drill of Killalot. There's Bash coming in
He's
trying
going
to
after
nip
the
the
blade.
blade off.
The weapons officer's going to be livid.
The blade, the tongue, if you like, is bent and buckled like the hopes of Toe Cutter.
Toe Cutter is a rubbish name, Harry.
Panic Attack, come and join me, lads.
I think Josie said it might be named after a Mad Max character.
Well, you're our Robot Wars champions. You've won this round, but you wouldn't let it lie.
No.
You'd obviously won the fight, and then you go and take on the House Robots.
Well, we've won it once, and this year we're here to entertain and
Do you reckon
really
there's
haven't
a
got
button?
house robots.
Do you not think you've got a chance this year?
Possibly.
It is a
not.
Mad
Same
Max
as last
character,
year.
confirmed.
If we get through, then we'd be happy. But
It's Panic Attack.
What, do they do different things, Harry?
Now, this is a problem, isn't it? Because he's going to be even smugger now, isn't he?
I'm not. You see the damage done to it now.
Is it
I
really?
think we paid the price this time.
Look, then it's just sheared straight through this.
Yeah.
The power of the house robots shall not be denied. Right, then you best go and do some work before the next
Craig is a
round.
Bobot, yeah.
A Panic Attack pedicure for Toe Cutter, nailed. An Exterminator, of
Exterminator
course,
against
already
Panic
through
Attack
to
in
the
the final.
Panic Attack in the Heat K final.
All the destruction, all the devastation has led to this. Two teams about to slug it out for a place in our series semi-finals.
Okay, is anyone on Exterminator
First, though,
here?
let's see how they got this far in this heat. Well, first for Exterminator was Hefty with the flower power. The flowers wilted. Exterminator with the spike. Hefty with the roll. And they were finished. Then it was Judge Shred.
No.
With the
No,
front
there's a lot of
pincers.
points on Panic Attack here and nothing on Exterminator. If Exterminator wins, a lot of points are getting lost.
To join
An
Panic
Exterminator
Attack.
tie.
It was farewell to Axios. Axed from the first battle. And then showing great control and steering, magnificent manoeuvrability.
I'm sorry to build the tension, but I am just going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be back in a minute, and we'll watch the final. Right, see you in a minute. What's going on here? Oh dear. What do you mean plunging? Break it up into manageable chunks. No, it's just a quick trip to the toilet. Is it the Bristol Poo chart? Pete, you've done a remarkably daft thing about pointing across. Oh dear. Oh dear. So for anyone that's not aware, this is Dick and Dom. Both on the same X button with throwing X button. Harry, you're determined to live in a sitcom. Such a Niles Crane thing to do. No, much like Niles. Right, let's get back to Robot Wars. Is it a house party or a bungalow party? Well, I think Harry has stairs, so Harry's gonna have to. Yeah. Harry's gonna. You're gonna have to Mrs. Doubtfire it, Harry. Okay, let's watch the final. Gotta get my headphones back on. You might have to Mrs. Doubtfire it, yes. I don't entirely remember what that means. I don't fully remember the plot of Mrs. Doubtfire. Look at Harry bragging about his stairs. Yeah, I good question. Good question. Will this be streamed, Harry? I would imagine the answer is no. Right. Right, let's watch the final.
The dangerous toe cutter was foiled.
Okay, that's sensible, Harry. That's sensible. It was sort of a fantasy justice film, right? Yeah.
To take on the reigning champions, Exterminator. There at the controls, Marlon Pritchard and Paul Lewis. There are the Kings. Panic Attack. Kim Davis at the controls and young Michael. Activate. Kim loves his photography. Well, he wants to snap
Harry, you missed Jonathan saying something mad.
Spike coming down on the attack of Panic Attack early on.
It just sort of malfunctioned.
Just to baffle. Exterminator, prepare to be terminated, says the slogan on the back.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Harry. Yeah.
Tall,
just leave one of the long McMasters running.
5 centimeters in height.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I know, but
certainly more maneuverable. But by far
Exterminator was pushing Judge Shred into the pit, and Craig shouted out, "PSI, CO2, KO, TTFN."
But the stronger it would seem, slamming Panic Attack on the arena wall. And it's Exterminator's spike, which has been a key feature of this heat. Right from the very start, the first battle against Hefty. And what can Panic Attack do here now? Needs to catch Exterminator out, attack side on, but lost an opportunity there.
Oh, it is doing well, Exterminator.
Crashes the spike down, bashes Panic Attack against the arena wall and towards Sergeant Bash, and the champions are in trouble here now. Sergeant Bash has them gripped. Panic Attack
they spun away rather.
Exterminator comes in and slams Bash. That's a risky manoeuvre.
It's a very good
all this time, Panic Attack can't get those front spikes into action. There we can see the front camera again on shunt. That's a better move by Panic Attack. Now can they turn Exterminator up and over? This could be crucial.
Well, they've got a stream match, right?
Exterminator rolling. Goodness me, very, very lucky. Went piggyback up and over and came down. Now it's Panic Attack on the aggressive. In comes Killalot. What a
Panic Attack's on the aggressive.
Panic gripped. But meanwhile,
Oh, can they not self-run?
is up on its side. Have they been immobilised?
It's got those things on the side. I thought that was Panic Attack on the aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good fight, right, Jose?
Has been immobilised. Well, you can still see.
Is it not? It's got those things at the top, right? This thing.
The lights are on, but there's no one at home, boys. In comes Panic Attack again, Exterminator. They're trying to get right in once again.
Yeah, but seeing it from the house robot perspective really spices things up.
Exterminator now being pursued, harangued and harassed by the horrible house robots.
Okay, oh yeah, that's broken.
Exterminator started so strongly in this heat final. Oh dear, they know it.
Oh dear.
They know they've done magnificently to get this far, but it's all over for them. Chained to the house robots, shunt slams, Killalot pulls, taunts, teases, torments, tortures. Terminated, yes, you have been. And Panic Attack, I thought had been beaten, but it's Panic Attack who go through to the series semi-finals. What went wrong with Exterminator? Well, that's key. Look at the CO2 gas escaping.
Oh, there you go. That's why the stream mech couldn't work.
Mechanism, and that's why Panic Attack have won it. Exterminator, when flicked up and over on its side, without the stream mech powered by the CO2 canister, which must have been punctured. They lack the ability to right themselves, and that's when the house robots killed off their dreams. Exterminated.
Exterminator has been terminated. Panic Attack go through to the series semi-finals. You were confident. You thought you were going to rumble them. What happened?
Oh, didn't work out that way.
Your pickaxe didn't seem to have the power to get right deep inside his works.
We lost the air altogether, and that's why we couldn't self-right either. So we lost it all.
Never mind. Will you come back next year?
Definitely, we'll be back.
You'll be back with a stronger, bigger, badder robot, I hope.
That's right. Bigger spike.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Exterminator! Well. You're through to the series semi-finals, guys.
Yeah, we're through again.
Everyone seems to underestimate you.
Yeah, I suppose they do. It's incredible that we're still through again.
Mike, what role do you play in this team?
I'm the tactics.
You tactics. So you're whispering in your dad's ear all the time what to do.
We're yelling in it.
Yelling in it. Well, the tactics seem to be working well at the moment, don't they?
They did this time. I actually listened to him. He said, "Keep away from the house robots." So.
Do you think you can go all the way again? You're doing really well. A lot of the favourites have gone out, but Panic Attack is still there, as always.
Yeah, we've suffered some damage. We'll have a look. I really don't know.
It's Panic Attack! You can smell the cow pats in the great outdoors. It's like the smell of fear on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
I'd like to see Hulk Hogan's Robot Wars. Right, whoever wins the final, then Hulk Hogan somehow inserts himself into a match for the title, and he just wanders over and just kicks it over. Right, so Panic Attack was through. So, I think people had some big points on Panic Attack.
What are you inspecting down there? What's
Major
going on?
damage there.
Oh, there is actually. It didn't look like you had a major damaging time.
It's horrendous, that is.
What? Is that going to cause you a massive problem?
I don't know until we take it all apart and see. We're going to need a big hammer. I think we should be able to run though. Just cut it off and run without it.
That's
Building
great.
robots is
Very
dangerous and
specific
shouldn't be attempted
creative.
without great care. To receive our safety guidelines, you must first join the Robot Wars Club.
Harry,
Members will also
either-
receive a
either
badge
more
video
or
with Club
less.
magazine. If you build a qualifying robot, your membership fee will be refunded. For more information, visit our website.
Yeah, sorry about Hefty. Right, Panic Attack did win. So some people had some big points on that. Good point. Thanks, Harry. Right, okay. Yeah, straight into the next episode. How many more have we got?
The Road Wars
it goes up
challengers
to
march
P.
on into battle to join 11
And this is
machines
L.
already into the semi-finals, lifting and rolling, pushing and shoving, dragging and flipping.
We might get through this series this
We've
month.
had crashing, we've had
You
bashing,
won 235
we've had
points.
smashing, we've had spinning. In a blink of an eye, a robot can die, but hopes
There's
ever
nothing wrong
high,
with
and
robot
more
sex
mayhem
positivity.
is nigh.
I hope that's true. Right, here's episode 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the real reason they say Private Ryan, Craig Charles.
Okay, so Oliver Cromwell had his faults. Like he banned Christmas when everybody knows that's when all the best films are on. But he was right about one thing. When he had to gather an army to fight the Roundheads,
Yeah, I
he
know.
didn't choose trained fighters. He chose farmers. Hey, you, get off my land! You see, Cromwell knew that there's nothing more vicious than a man who feels threatened, except perhaps a woman on a bad hair day. But you try finding 10,000 of those at short notice. And so, like Cromwell, Robot Wars has gathered together armies of normal folk to do battle for a place in our series semi-finals. And going on past experience, things should get pretty vicious, all right. Philippa, who are this here yokels?
Yeah, Cromwell's side was the Roundheads,
This
yes.
week, Panzer to start with.
Right,
is
here we go.
Interchangeable weapon you. Quick.
Panzer.
demonstration. That's spikes or grinder.
Oh.
That. Isn't that nice? It's just like dolls that I used to have when they were little and I had interchangeable outfits. It was great. Undertaker. Oh, God, I'm standing away from that. Look, just so you know, because you probably won't seen it in the arena, on the back of Undertaker's coffin lid is a skeleton. Now, you hopefully
Undertaker is a very similar design to
all go your
Gravedigger?
way, and you won't have to have the wreath.
We're hoping it's not our funeral.
Yeah, we're hoping it's not your funeral as well. This is...
War Weevil. Nope.
Do
Sorry,
you know
Evil
the
Weevil.
name of your robot? Evil
No.
Weevil. It has a special secret weapon on it that's to do with Velcro.
Do a second take, Philippa.
Look out for that if it gets through the first round. And those are mean and nasty spikes.
Is Undertaker the only Bobo that shows the name of the wrestler?
Triterabot robot.
Triterabot.
Triterabot, thank you very much. I never can pronounce the name of this robot. These spin 360 degrees. They've got them on both sides so it can flip over.
There was a
Stan,
wrestler
you
called
want to be?
Mortis.
Television presenter.
There's been lots of wrestlers, Harry, so probably not.
So if I suddenly disappear and Stan comes on, you'll know exactly what's happened. I've gone for a coffee break because I've got Stan in. Okay.
Yeah, and there was Vincent Van
This
the
is
Robot.
Atlas. Enough said, but I'm not going to run out of batteries because you've got a bout to fight and I hope you're going to do very well.
Just
And
like
this
Edwards,
is
yeah.
Chris, Andy, Steve, and oh no, I won't do that. Challenger 2. So what's the theory
Challenger
here?
2.
It's
Go on, tell
supposed to like rotate and grab a robot and put it up on top of it.
Pull it up on top. Chris, you can kind of, yeah.
No, I've no idea who wins this
Just
one.
snuggle in with me and tell me. So it grabs them, turns them over, and it
No,
builds them on the
you would
top of
think
that,
it
yeah?
wasn't allowed for a
And
sense
who
of
designed
that.
this?
You know,
Yeah, was it all you, Steve?
They help.
Challenger
They
2
come
was a
up
space
with the
shuttle that
wild
blew
ideas,
up, yes.
basically. And I just had
I
to put it
don't
into
think.
metal.
I don't think
This
Challenger
is
2
the Wild Willy
is.
team. These eyes light
Oh,
up green.
no.
There they go. They have horrible spike.
Harry,
And, how do you
Harry, do you think anything you could tell them will stop them from just putting all their points on Wild Willy?
I love that. Hello, guys. Hello. Now, you were responsible for the making of this flip-flop thing. What's it called? Flip-flop fly?
Flip-flop
Because it can
fly?
flip-flop and it can fly. And Dad says that you've been doing lots of ings. What kind of ings?
Spannering, welding, soldering, screwing, spanning, roll, screwing, filing,
sleeping, eating,
Take
drinking.
it.
Yeah. Now you've got to do battling, haven't they, Jonathan?
Challenger 2. Oh, here we go.
Winning or losing, flip-flop.
Right now, I really don't remember who wins this, and this one feels pretty open as well. Yeah, all in on Daft Tech. Okay, new prediction coming in. Who's going to win the episode? Is it going to be flip, flop, fly? Is it going to be Wild Willie? They knew what they were doing, didn't they? Atlas. Challenger 2. Which I'm going to say they've not thought about the connotations of that name. Evil Weevil, who I think I remember from seeing in the football earlier in the series. Triterobot. Undertaker. And Panzer. Those are your bots. You've got 5 minutes. Let's start the prediction. There are 2 Bobots named after tanks, yes. At least I hope it's named after a tank and not after the Challenger 2 space shuttle disaster. Yes, Panzer is named after a Nazi tank. Wild Willie could be... I could imagine that being like the name of an American tank or something. Right, okay, let's see the Bobots again. I have no memory at all of this one, don't I?
Welcome to the pits. Up this week.
Good luck,
Panzer to start with,
gamblers, yes.
interchangeable weapon. You quick,
Not gamblers,
quick
predictors.
demonstration. That's spikes. Or
Atlas is named after
grinder
Charles.
With that. Isn't that nice? It's just like dolls that I used to have when they were little and had interchangeable outfits. It was great. Undertaker. Oh, God, I'm standing away from that. Look. Just so you know, because you probably won't see it in the arena, on the back of Undertaker's coffin lid is a skeleton. Now, you hopefully won't see that in the arena, will you guys? Hopefully, it'll all go your way and you won't have to have the wreath.
We're hoping it's not our funeral.
Yeah, we're hoping it's not your funeral as well. This is...
It's a good one, mate.
War Weevil. Nope.
Do you know the name of your robot? Evil Weevil.
What do you say, Floor
secret
Weevil?
weapon on it that's to do with Velcro and deflecting chainsaws. So look out for that if it gets through
It's
the
got
first
Velcro
round.
on it.
Those are
If that swings pushes you towards a
Okay.
prediction.
Triterra robot.
Triterabot.
Triterabot, thank you very much.
Triterabot.
The name of this robot. These spin 360 degrees. They've got them on both sides so it can flip
Velcro
over.
deflect
Stan, you want to
chainsaws, that's
be?
right, yeah. BDC.
Stan wants to present Robot Wars. So if I suddenly disappear and Stan comes on, you'll know exactly what's happened. I've gone for a coffee break because I've got Stan in. Okay. This is Atlas. Enough said, but I'm not going to run out the batteries because you've got a bout to fight.
I hope
and I
Atlas
think you're gonna do
wins.
very well. And this is Chris, Andy, Steve, and oh no, I won't do that. Challenger 2. So what's the theory here then?
Challenger 2.
It's
Go on, tell
supposed to like rotate.
Bob and Andrew in the background. They were on, I think we saw that
Pull it
one
up on
last
top,
week,
but you-
maybe?
Yeah. Snuggle in with me and tell me. So it grabs them,
Beast
turns them
of
over,
Bodmin.
and impales them on the top of there, yeah?
Which is just a
And who
reskinned
designed
roadblock.
this?
I don't think we were particularly
Yes,
impressed
was
with
it all you, Steve?
Well, they helped. They come up with the wild ideas.
All in our
basically.
Atlas.
And I just had to put it into a bit of metal.
This is the Wild Willie team. These eyes light up green. There they go. They have
These guys know what they're
Spike.
doing, don't
And,
they?
how do you think you're going to do? You feeling confident?
Yeah.
Well,
Do it best.
maybe not.
I love that. Hello, guys.
Those lads,
Now,
yeah,
you're
they've not
responsible for
accidentally
making this
called it
flip-flop
Wild
thing.
Willie,
What's
have
it called?
they?
Flip, flop, fly. Because it can flip flop and it can fly. And
I don't know
Francis,
what I
you've been
mean,
doing
Harry.
lots of ings. What kind of ings?
Spannering, welding, soldering, screwing, spanning, rolling, screwing, filing,
Sleeping, eating, drinking. Yep. Now you've got to do battling, haven't they, Jonathan?
With a chatting, Philippa. Winning or losing, flip-flop-fly against Wild Willie. Atlas simply...
Okay, let's see how long we've got left. Got about a minute left now to get your predictions in. It looks like quite a high centre of gravity there with that build. What a Wild Willie, you mean? Yeah, it does look big, doesn't it? I like the Panzer can drive on both. That's true, though it does have tracks, which people have been suspicious of in the past. there's a spreader point. Santa has faith in Wild Willie. Okay, about 20 seconds left. Probably less than that, actually, by the time you hear this. Okay. Is it wild because it's more ferocious than usual, or is it just a company? That's not been addressed yet. Maybe Philippa will have a chat with them.
Brilliant against the wild
Yeah,
ideas
but-
of Challenge 2. Evil Weevil, is that the name? Well, we hope so. Against
I don't know,
Triceratops,
Harry. I mean,
TV Man, Undertaker,
just-
hardly a
I
coffin
mean, they
or a
don't.
spluttering.
Thing to remember, Harry, is
Against
they don't
It's
know
not like
that
a little
today.
Don at all, Philippa.
Do they know
Well,
each other?
It's time to disturb the peace. Let the wars begin!
No, that is true, Harry. You can't leave. No, okay.
From Hereford, Flip Flop Fly.
Yeah, it's going to be like an episode of Frasers. What's
Building
going to be
started
like?
in France with a moped, was finished in England with track parts.
Which one of the friends do you think Harry should be like?
He's not
Conrad.
shy. Flip Flop Fly.
I'm Luke. I'm Conrad, and this is Flip Flop Fly. It's powered by 4 low windscreen microrotors off a low.
It does sound impractical, yeah.
Cogs and chain off a moped.
The whole robot pivots around its axle. When the robot drives forward, it pushes the axe down. When it goes
so this
into
is like
reverse,
a-
It lifts the axe up, flips it back.
Okay. It looks like it's going to become some. Okay, I'm straight in.
Only took a month to build based on car, fan and
Straight
starter
in.
motors with an
With
aluminium
Wild
body shell and a large pickaxe with power behind it. At the limit of its weight class, Willie's a whale.
I'm Paul, this is Ryan, this is Mark. We're all responsible for building Wild Willie here. And Mark's responsible for most of the paintwork, and Ryan's helped me with the design, and I've done most of the building of it. And this is the weapon pick, which is powered by a 12-volt car starter motor. And it's powered by 4 12-volt motors. So hopefully we should do some fair amount of damage to another robot. We'll
I
get
don't
to
know, Harry.
Robot ears, stand by.
Flip Flop Fly looks like a turbine engine. Paul Snook in the middle there wants to build a
Okay.
UFO big enough to carry people.
What?
Wild Willie.
I also want to hear.
Mark's responsible for most of the paintwork.
From Lincoln,
Oh,
Wild Willie.
Only took a month to build based on car, fan and starter motors with an aluminium body shell and a large pickaxe
Wild
with
Willie
power
does look
behind
big,
it.
doesn't
At the
it?
limit of its weight class, Willie's a whale.
Willie's a whale,
I'm
indeed.
Paul. This is Ryan. This is Mark. We're all responsible for building
Right.
Wild Willie here. And Mark's
Right in the
responsible for most
corner
of the
of the,
paintwork. And Ryan's helped
table.
me with the design. And I've done most of the building of it. And this is the weapon pick, which is powered by a 12-volt car starter motor. And it's powered by 4 12-volt motors. So hopefully we should do some fair amount of damage to another robot that gets in our way.
Robot ears, stand by.
Flip Flop Fly looks like a
I
turbine
don't think
engine.
I think it's a show that
Paul
was aimed
Snook
at
in the middle
children.
there
Condo's
wants
asked.
to build a UFO big enough to carry people.
Wants to build a
Wild
UFO
Willie.
that's big enough to
Paul
carry
Wilcox,
people.
the captain, wants to become a professional rally driver.
Yes, yeah, he's doing more damage to himself than they're going to do to any opponents, I think.
And Wild Willie can get up to 15 miles an hour and immediately on the attack with the slamming pickaxe. They're the weapon of Flip Flop Fly, of course, the rolling axe.
It is a funny axe motion, isn't it?
And meanwhile, Wild Willie decides to take on Bash, which is ill-advised, but fun.
Oh yeah, the other one's
Yeah,
crap,
but
right? It just rolls really
I
slowly.
wonder if Paul Wilcox and Wild Willie just regretting that now. Turning on the attack on
Yeah,
Flip Flop
not sure
Fly.
why.
It's a
It
strange
is a
looking
funny
beast,
axe.
isn't it? The Fly. There's Paul
That
Snook,
is a good
youngsters,
point,
Conrad,
Baldy. Yeah,
and
it would be
Luke
an
Angel wants
identified
to
flying
walk
object. Yeah,
on the moon one day.
just an FO.
A bit of moonwalking on the arena floor from Flip Flop Fly. And there, look, Wild Willie pushing
Oh.
the fly.
It is,
across
to be
the
fair,
arena and slamming
it's
it
very
against the
big
wall.
and
This
quite
is a good
powerful, isn't
drive.
it?
Bash. Not a great deal of damage done, just bouncing away. Good design, Flip Flop Fly.
Is it a good? Well, yeah. It's a,
on the attack. Willie comes forward again and fly towards the pit, but just veering away at the last moment. Up on one side. That's curious.
yeah, I'm glad Jonathan hasn't done a joke about how
Pickaxe of Wild Willie seems to be in
about
one
a
position.
Willie
I
and
wonder
a
if it's stuck.
fly.
Did I just see a little bit of a tear or a warp
Oh, has that
to
got
the
a
slot above the...
Oh yeah, because it's just wheels, but they're really exposed tyres, right?
Coming on the attack again.
But is there the pit though?
Needle-like and not causing great problems for Flip-Flop Fly, but is the fly
No, good driving, good driving.
immobilised? What's happened? No? Again, moving
They've got a
slowly,
flat tyre,
very,
haven't
very
they? They can't
slowly.
move.
Paul Wilcox at the control of Willie now on
He
the
needs
attack
to be
once
careful
again. I
he
think
doesn't
it's been the
put
more
himself in the pit.
aggressive of the two robots. Bounces off the arena floor. Will that give it enough momentum to shove it into the pit? No. But the fly hardly buzzing.
Oh,
the
stuck
tour
on
really, the
the,
spikes on the
oh,
arena floor. Causing
oh.
problems to Willie.
Are they still going
Where's he gone
forwards?
here? Paul Wilcox. Oh no! After all that work, off the arena spike, a little forward spurt.
Oh, I think they were trying to get it off the spike, weren't they? And they were jammed in
Tottering, but
forwards.
this is clever. They're trying to use the pickaxe
Is this
to bounce
clever?
themselves away from the pit. Can they do it? Can they get away? No. Matilda says no.
Whoa.
And now in comes Dead Metal. Oh, that is silly, silly Billy Wild Willie. The judges will make the decision, but you're
Silly
immobilised.
Billy
That's
Wild Willie.
clear.
SSBWW in the chat, please.
Fly get it, and they're through to round two.
It's a great battle. It's a great battle. Yeah, you're all right with that, really, aren't you?
Yeah, no problem at all. Spot on. Yeah, I know, that's it, yeah.
Cool. We all know where we stand then. Thank you very much.
Wild Willie driving themselves into
That is
oblivion.
unlucky to
Flip-flop
Wild
fly
Willie
go through.
backwards.
Next
It
up,
did
the
look
robot with
alright.
the global appeal, Atlas against Challenger 2.
From
Wild Willie got lit. Well, it sort of licked itself, didn't
Wheelchair
it?
motors provide the power.
Okay, here's
Atlas.
Atlas.
The weaponry, 2mm
It
steel
costs
with shell. The
£400,
wheels are
which
from
I
a
think
tractor and
I
lawnmower
guess they've
and a
overpaid.
Will Atlas conquer the robotier's world?
Hi, I'm Richard. This is Jan, and this is my partner Paul, and this is Atlas. As you can see, we've got a West Country rough and ready paint finish. The robot is powered by 12 and 24 volts and has a 12 volt cutting disc at the rear and a front dozing blade. Also, we have a little man on top who's expendable.
Very funny to me that team doesn't have a child in it.
Steve Dove flutters back to the wars after fighting with Challenger.
I assumed the little toy was going to be a team with a child.
Here with its fearsome spikes. Come and get me is the challenge.
Yeah, there was a distance between crotch and table there.
This is Challenger 2, a development of Challenger from the last war. These are my two team members, Andy and Chris, my two sons. Since the last war, we've developed
Which
a new
one of them is the
weapon for
weapons
front.
officer?
It's an upwardly rotating device doing about 100 RPM and
could do
driven
go
by a
on, it's
motorcycle
possible.
starter motor. Hopefully, it'll lift another robot up
Yeah,
into
it's
the
got,
air
yeah.
and we'll be able
Ticks
to
all the
push
boxes,
underneath
Josie.
Certainly needs something in the last series playing King of the Castle against Matilda. Couldn't lift the house robot up. Lacked weight, was pushed away, off and out. Now back
Oh, I
and
remember they
improved,
scored a
though.
minus.
Roboteers, stand by.
Well, by not supporting the murderous case, well, we didn't
Atlas
know.
from Bath with Richard Dallimore.
I don't know
He'd
that
like to
they're
be like
murderous.
Indiana Jones.
He wants to be Indiana
And
Jones.
Challenger 2.
3.
Team captain Steve Dove and boys Chris and Andrew.
Oh, he's letting-
Chris is a big
he's letting the kids
karate
drive, that's
expert.
nice.
Chop chop. Out comes Challenger 2.
Come on, Atlas.
Nervously. So Atlas moving
Okay,
away.
neither of them immediately.
And
Neither
now
of them look that
just
good.
pushing back against Challenger 2.
Good point, Bunky
Rather
Chicken.
tentative. I love
It's a worry.
the little model on top of Atlas. That's great, isn't it? Great fun.
It's great
care
fun.
and
That is
design
great.
of these
That's great
robots.
fun. Yeah,
The
they
work's gone
do
into
seem.
them this
It
series.
does.
Been
That does seem to be
fantastic.
it,
All
doesn't it,
credit
Harry?
to
Yeah.
all the teams who've taken part. Sometimes we have a laugh at them, but earnest endeavour from each and every roboteer. Young Chris and Andrew at the controls of Challenger 2. And here it is. Yet to see that flailing, rotating weapon at the front really get into action. We've yet to
That is
see
good
anything
fun,
from
though.
Atlas, to be honest, beyond...
Well, it's not immobilised. The
actually,
thing's still
and I
spinning.
think Atlas is stuck on the arena wall. I think Atlas is immobilised.
Oh dear.
Let's turn the pages of the Atlas, shall we? Which country is that going to come down in?
Yeah, good one, Jonathan.
on this Earth somewhere. Well, it's going to come bashing down to Earth with a bang any moment, Atlas. What a disappointment. And now we start to turn up the heat. And I wonder if that's going to be melted any second. Oh! Well, they've lost their head. That's splendid. Oh dear. That was super.
I say quite often, Harry.
Shunt turns Atlas up and over. Well, I was talking about all the work and preparation. Oh dear, sorry Richard, Janet and Paul in the Atlas team. I know you've worked very hard, but this is what we love, you see. All your work and all our fun. They're just peeling away bits now of Atlas, having their fun, the house robots. No question who's the winner here.
Cease.
Killalot enjoying it.
Yeah, see you next one.
Atlas torched and hammered. Challenger 2, go through.
And we'll fill up a talk to the team. That's what we want.
What a barbecue!
I'm hurt.
You're not hurt at all. You can't stop laughing. No, we loved it in here. Everyone in the pitch was really, really enjoying it.
He was expendable. We give him that. Yeah.
He was expendable, but it was full-time entertainment. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Talk me through. How was it?
Pretty
Rubbish.
scary when you first went up, but then you get used to it.
Yeah.
So I try not to hit the house robots so they don't sort of start beating you up.
Yeah. You're gobsmacked. Don't you know what to say? You've survived Robot Wars round 1, and you've got through. So you've got another one to do.
They
Well,
can't
what
quite
here
believe
was
it. Atlas
injustice.
lost its head and virtually everything else. Challenger 2 go through. Evil Weevil next up against Tricerabot.
Evil Weevil against Tricerabot.
Cardiff in Wales. Evil Weevil.
Captain Kevin Pritchard was part of the title-winning Panic Attack team in the last series, and you can see the similarities here. Electric
Oh, okay, so it's the guy from Panic Attack who's built a shit version of the Panic Attack.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
it's the
Michael,
Panic Attack
and this
guy.
is our teacher, Mr. Pritchard. And this is our robot, Evil Weevil, representing the Lantanum School. The shell is.
Well, no, I
made
think
of
he just
glass
entered a
and
team with his
Kevlar.
school. I don't think
And
it was.
these are our main
I don't think it
weapons.
was.
So lifting claws,
I
which
don't
can
think
do
it
some
was
pretty
like a
nifty
fully
damage.
gagged.
Well, involved with Panic Attack in the last wars, Kevin Pritchard there on the left-hand side. Good team. Won the competition. Had everything. Good steering, control, manoeuvrability, power. The reigning champions, of course.
From Bristol, Tricerabot.
At 75.2
Oh, it's a kind
kilos,
of,
it's the lightest in the field. Various sharp
it's a
running weapons,
kind
and the
of
unique
Bristol
triangular
Derby.
construction means there's no front, back, top or bottom, omnidirectional. That's a new one for us.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Welsh team with Evil Weevil, Kevin Pritchard, teacher, Andrew Davis
Seven
and Michael
Derby.
Walsh, the pupils, and Tricerabot with the father and son
Tricerabot.
team, Stan
Quite
and
high off
Jason
the
Lawsbury.
ranks. No, there was no chat, was there?
And it's Tricerabot moving quickly across the arena floor.
Okay, it's
Now, this is a
interesting to build.
completely
Oh,
new
is
sort of
it
design
just?
for
Oh
us.
no, I thought it had just
It has
crashed
the
into it and
three-legged
broken.
horse, the self-righting mechanism, it has the spikes, it has the casters. Can go every which way, and at the moment it's impaled Evil Weevil on the arena wall, but they're away. Again, magnificent design, and it has those little Velcro strips, we're told, as well.
They probably
Quite
decided
what they want
themselves
to stick
to
onto
two
with the Velcro, I'm not
robots.
too sure. Certainly not Sergeant Bash. That's Tricerabot's problem at the moment, but they're away. I'm getting a message from the pits that the Velcro on top of Evil Weevil is designed to mesh itself up in a chainsaw or any other sort of trap mechanism.
Oh, I see.
With opponents or house robots, of course. And look at this. Tricerabot is certainly stuck on Evil Weevil. Smoke coming out
Oh,
there
dear.
from Tricerabot.
Oh dear.
What on earth is all this smoke billowing out? There's a starter motor from a motorcycle, van.
I think it's
wiper
going to win this
motors
one,
as well
Harry. I
in there,
think
but
the other
nothing
robot's
that
on
will smoke like
fire.
this. Tricerabot has impaled itself on the Evil Weevil machine. They're as flummoxed as we are. There you can see the
Oh.
spike has impaled itself on the Evil Weevil. But okay now.
Yeah, it just
Some
seemed
sort of
fine. It
smoke
just had a
screen
little
perhaps
fire.
to Suck Evil Weevil in, thinking they were in trouble.
Did it have a fake fire?
They're not. An Evil Weevil now on the attack. We've yet to see those front spikes being brought into operation from the Evil Weevil boys. Now perhaps in underneath Tri-Terabot.
Which robot was?
A low ground clearance of 50
still the
millimetres.
third war.
And a
Evil
splendid
Weevil against
triangular machine.
Tri-Terabot.
And up on its side, where it can go any which way, frontwards, backwards.
Oh, that's a real
but it's
design
stuck
flaw.
there
It can get
its
stuck
side.
on like
And
that
that really
angle.
is a turner. Now can the
Oh,
Evil Weevil
oh,
team finish
oh,
them off
oh.
here? One last shunt should do it. Oh, missed. Let's go back again, boys. Tri-Terabot surviving. Jason Launchbury is a potholer.
Sorry, stop the war. Stop the war. Stop the war. Stop the war. Look, we don't have to worry about that anymore, Harry. Not for another minute, at least. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the Malcolm Minute. This is Malcolm. Everyone likes Malcolm. So what we'll do is, for 1 minute, we will show respect to Malcolm by, if you have it, spamming the Malcolm the Frog emote, and if not, just writing some cheery pro frog messages in the chat. Okay, in a few seconds, I will start the Malcolm Minute timer. I will start the Malcolm Minute music, and the Malcolm Minute will begin. Are we ready? Do you think it would be respectful to spam "cum frog," Harry? That's the question you should ask yourself, I think. Okay, here we go. It's Malcolm Minute time. Well, you've answered your own question, Harry. Okay, here we go. Malcolm Minute over. Thank you, everyone. Very respectfully observed Malcolm Minute. Hello, Catbox. Right, okay. Oh, okay. No, hang on. It's not the Malcolm Minute switch. Right, okay. Back to the war. Back to the war. I was checking Malcolm was okay. Catbox. I'm not sure. I assume people were just writing respectful messages.
Oh, yes, here we go, ding-dang-do.
Oh, the audio was probably dampened as well, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, perfect transition. Okay, let's get straight back into the war. Actually, let's just have a quick... Let's just hype ourselves back up. Let's really transition back in from the Malcolm Minute, you know? Bit of hype. FC, yeah. Okay, here we go. Straight back into the war. We're mid-battle.
That's one of his great hobbies, and he's got to dig himself out of a hole
Actually,
here.
looks like
This
this
is dead
battle
metal.
might be over.
But he's getting some punishment and loving it here. Jason Launchbury, that's his machine that's getting punishment from Shunt with the pickaxe. Also, Evil Weevil, a little nudge on the side.
Yeah,
Michael
there was
Walsh
that,
at the
that's
controls, a
right,
15-year-old. Evil Weevil deciding to push into Shunt as well. I wouldn't take on the house robots quite yet because that's your punishment.
Cease.
Ooh, says Michael. But cease call just in time. Evil Weevil should go through here.
Evil Weevil, the victors.
Oh, they definitely went through. The one was getting smashed. It's the size of haddock, Harry.
What does it feel like to be the victim of an orgy of house robots?
Oh, it's brilliant. Loved it.
Why would Philippa say things like that?
Most of it came from the scrap heap, and you just take it straight back down the scrap heap.
Fantastic. It weren't very... You were silly, really. Because you had a little go at Shunt. I mean, what were you trying to do? Stand up for the other
Michael
team?
was
Oh,
driving.
come on, Michael.
Yeah, they were getting a bashing. There was 2 robots on them. I thought, make it 2-on-2.
You brave man, and yet it seemed you'd already won.
It's not a horny show. It's not one of the... Catbox, what do you mean? What do you mean, Catbox?
Yeah, make it a bit more exciting. Yeah. Oh, well, it's very valiant.
Catbox, look, I know you were annoyed at me and you started telling people I'm scared of spiders.
Evil Weevil through, Tri-Terabot have gone. Undertaker against the Panzer next.
From Lancashire, Undertaker.
Can pull a Land Rover and its tires
Is
to
it
shreds
Andy
with its
Haddock?
scythe. The shell's
The
2
Aberdeen
millimetre
centre
thick
back?
aircraft aluminium. Go cartwheels and transmission provide speeds of 50 miles an hour.
This is Undertaker. I'm Kevin. This is John and Philip.
Right, here we
That's
have
a great
the
quote.
Undertaker.
This is Undertaker and
our
I'm
body
Kevin.
is made out of T6 aluminium, but we've painted it so that it looks like wood, and that goes on in 3 layers. It goes white, and then a light brown, and then a dark brown, and the brush strokes
Good.
make it look like it's made of wood.
Yeah, not enough people have taken
we
us
had
through
a coffin
the,
grade, and we've also got handles to make
the
it look
paint
like a
layer
coffin,
process.
because it thought it was quite a good theme.
From Gloucester, Panzer.
On paper, as dangerous as a Panzer tank with its disc cutter and
Panzer.
aluminium shell, but a quarter of the 79.9 kilos lies in the tracks. Steering and mobility could be a problem.
I'm Simon. This is Crom. This is my eldest son, Richard.
Major
This is our
is
robot
8,
Panzer.
yeah.
It's electrically powered with 2 invalid carriage motors at the back.
Oh, they're very West
two
Country,
large
aren't they?
batteries in the front. This is our main weapon. It's 2-stroke petrol disc cutter. The blade does 5,000 RPM. And when we're not using that, we have this. Hopefully, we're going to cut pieces off all our opponents.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Undertaker with the brushwork, the woodwork, the
He
panels,
was a
and
scary
so on.
guy.
And, young John Robinson there told us all about that, and Panzer.
Yeah, he
most
did tell us all about
mobility
the
could be a
paint,
problem.
I'm Simon. This is Crom. This is my eldest son, Richard.
Hang on.
From Gloucester, Panzer.
On paper, as dangerous as a Panzer tank with its disc cutter and aluminium
Terrifying
shell,
guy.
but a quarter of the 79.9 kilos lies in the tracks. Steering and mobility could
Yeah,
be a
okay,
problem.
this time, keep your
I'm
eyes on this
Simon.
guy.
This is Crom. This is my eldest son, Richard.
Tom.
And this is our robot Panzer. It's electrically powered.
'Cause he's keeping his eyes on
invalid
you.
carriage motors at the back. 2 large batteries in the front. This is our main weapon. It's 2-stroke petrol disc
Ron.
cutter. The blade does 5,000 RPM. And when we're not using that,
I think he
we
did
have
say
this.
Crom.
Hopefully, we're going to cut pieces off all our opponents.
They cut pieces off all their
There's the Undertaker with the brushwork, the
I think
woodwork,
that guy
the
might...
panels, and
He's in the
so
wrong
on.
team,
And,
isn't he?
Young John Robinson there told us all about that, and Panzer. Most frightening thing about the Panzer team, I think, is Crom on the right. Frightened me anyway.
But we do agree with Jonathan, don't we?
Here comes Panzer
Crom.
trundling out. Low centre of gravity. Could
Crom.
hit a problem if
Yeah,
those
Crom.
tracks, the rubber tracks, get caught on anything really. And Undertaker
Oh.
has the great pickaxe, but Undertaker flicked up by the arena spikes
Oh,
and
dear.
bounced around like some grisly toy out there. There's the camera on Killalot. Close up and underneath there, the Undertaker. R.I.P. You may well be resting in peace.
Well,
Within
it has
seconds,
got tracks, which they
Undertaker.
don't tend to do well, do
Panzer
they?
still doing all the work here. And now pushing.
It looks good, though.
Across the arena
Yeah.
floor. John Robinson, Phil Robinson and Kevin
And that is their
Shirley
main
something here.
thing.
This is great power from Panzer. We knew it had this strength. Now backing away and allowing Bash to take over. It's very civil of it. It's a worthy tactic, of course. Well versed in
Oh,
Robot
during
Wars lore. Push an opponent into the CPZ, the corner patrol zone, allow the house robots to take over.
Oh, his surname's
This is good work here, I
Cromwell.
think, by Panzer. Again, nudging the Undertaker away. And you'll have noticed throughout this, they kept out of harm's reach from that great weapon on top of Undertaker, the great scythe, which we haven't really seen come into
it's
play
almost
at
like it
all.
doesn't work.
I don't think there's a great deal of life
Oh,
left in the Undertaker team, to be
No.
honest. They've got to do something here very, very quickly. Crom on the right. But he's given the Undertaker team the stare.
Maybe it is, come along.
They may have the scythe, but I think they've been psyched out of this.
They may have
Trying to
the
get control
scythe,
of Undertaker.
but they've
Push it
been
back into the
psyched
battle.
out of this.
I think it's all too little too late. Spinning
Cease.
around and doing very little. And I think this is Panzer's battle. And I think the tank will be back to fight again. What do the judges say, though?
What's Milk Sharky
And
going
the
to say?
judges have given it to Panzer.
Yeah. You're not going to go against Crom on a judge's decision, are you? Yeah, that's the judge's hundo.
For glittering Robot Wars career in the future.
Well, we did better last year, actually.
Oh. I didn't like
we're
to
going
remind
down.
you.
We're going downhill at the moment.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was just so brief. You enjoy it?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Good.
That's great.
Good. Okay. Any work to do before the next bout?
Better batteries.
Yes,
Just change the batteries.
Better what?
Batteries.
Batterers?
Yeah. Yes, they failed halfway through.
Oh.
We lost power.
Oh,
That's why we're going so slow in the middle.
well, batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said batterers. That's why I was
No,
a bit confused.
batteries.
Oh, off you get then. Change your batteries. Think yourself lucky. That's all you got to do.
Yeah,
It was a slow death march, but
Undertaker.
Panzer has laid Undertaker to rest. In the second round, Panzer will now meet Challenger 2. It's Evil Weevil against Flip Flop Fly, and we'll take a rest.
Well, round two's coming up. But now let's try and beat the high score in our Pinball Warrior tournament. Let the trials
yeah,
begin.
don't fall asleep.
Craig, let's have a quick reminder of the scores so far, shall we? First up, Dominator setting the pace and still top of the leaderboard. Good scoring all round. Crusader got off to a good
The
start.
weakest link there.
But then, oops. Eye of Newt.
Okay,
made
getting more
slow
pinball.
progress, steady.
It is pinball
too
time,
slow.
Hondo.
Now, Six Pack was courageous, bold. A good challenger here. Fine scoring too.
I don't think anyone's done particularly well on the pinball.
Kilohertz, slow off the mark, then started getting points on the board, built up ahead of steam, and ran into shunt. And then our final challenges so far, Jazzy Paintwork. Terrible run. Only 35
yeah, it's
points
crap,
scored by
isn't it?
Rocks 2, and that's the lowest so far. And there we have it. Dominator, 160 points. Six Pack, the only worthy challenger, really.
Well, hang on, does pinball have
Oblivion
pins?
2, perhaps,
Hondo?
built at Trinity School Croydon as a sponsored
Oh,
project.
dear.
Powered by two C5 motors with an
Oblivion
electric
2.
axe as the weapon. Tom James at the controls.
I don't remember Oblivion 1.
Soren and Sapphire Belendran with him.
3, 2,
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Hondo.
I would think they go straight for the barrels and easy points. As you can see, 5 for each of the barrels tumble. Underneath to knock barrels skittling. That's a good tactic. Now down the arena wall,
Yeah, good tactic.
dodging the spikes. And impaled by those
Come on.
spikes now.
Okay, straight into
Aiming
battle.
a
Actually, that's
50-point
what.
target time, but that you see is guarded
Yeah,
by
well,
Bash.
we should get it. They've got it.
Getting 50 points for nudging the time, and in comes Killalot, and Killalot has the freedom of the arena. And I think Oblivion 2
stopped.
is out of this. They're
Yeah,
immobilised.
that's
They've gone, and now
that's
they're
a real,
just fodder for the
a
house.
real error in strategy. In that they had actually started alright,
And
but
Oblivion
they've made the
2,
mistake of stopping.
well, what a disappointment. They were picking up points steadily, not spectacularly. The wheels are turning, but there's nothing in the motors. They know it. A shake of the head there from Tom James. Very disappointed. Pushed towards the bricks. No points in that. In comes Killalot. Oh, in comes Bash! The one
Oh,
Bash
dear.
has done to Killalot! The flamethrower has caught Killalot's brain alight, it seems. Oh dear, oh dear.
cease.
Killalot on fire! What a turn up for the Bugs that is!
Caught Killalot's
Someone's
brain
going to get in
alight.
the arena and put Killalot out. He will not like being hot under the collar. Look at the grisly sight of Killalot. Brooding, angry. What have you done to me, he says. Oblivion 2. The barrels, at least 20 points there, and another 5. So it was steady, the tyre attacked, but it was around about now that the motors went. Kilowatt, dead metal, one bash, and Kilowatt on fire. That's splendid. And confirmation, 75 points for Oblivion 2, Dominator still in the lead.
Great.
There'll be more pinball wizardry next time, but now let's
Yeah, it's a good point,
back
Harry.
into the wars.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it could just be
against
aesthetics.
Challenger 2, Evil Weevil against Flip Flop Fly, and Philippa's with those Evil Weevil boys.
How does the Evil Weevil feel about the opposition?
It's a bit of a strange contraption. We don't really know what to do with it. We're going to push it around a bit and see what happens.
Okay.
It's a very strange shape.
It is very strange. Does that go for both of you as well? Push it around a bit and see what happens?
Try and cripple it, really.
Okay. Okay, all right. Hey, Flip Flop Fly. The Evil Weevil isn't sure what to do with you. So what are you going to do with them?
Oh, we're going to push them around a bit. It's a funny shape, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
That was good.
Yes, indeed, funny shapes in the pits, and there are 3 of them. The Evil Weevil team. Kevin Pritchard, Andrew Davis and Michael Walsh.
Yeah,
Flip
it's
Flop
not
Fly,
ideal,
Paul
is
and
it?
Conrad Snook and Luke Angel.
It was a different
against
time.
Cardiff here. Something of a local rivalry.
Debate.
Evil Weevil is the quicker of the 2 robots.
Okay.
It's a strange old thing, Flip Flop Fly, isn't it? Looks like a turbine from a jet revolving.
Does it?
It's hardly a jet engine, though, in terms of power or speed.
Yeah, it's not.
Snook at the controls. But it's Evil Weevil on the attack, biting in underneath with the spikes. Evil Weevil backing away. Flip Flop Fly trying to get that great axe weapon to come in, the rolling axe, also with its spikes.
Oh,
and Evil Weevil driven into the CPZ, and now taking punishment from Shunt through the top of the ballistic fiberglass.
Ballistic
Just missing.
fiberglass.
The great axe of Shunt almost down through one of the
There's a
holes in
giant
the arena floor.
reflective sphere.
And now, look at this. Axe to axe, weapon to weapon. Slam, bam. Thank you, ma'am, says Flip Flop Fly
Is that
away
what
from
Flip Flop Fly
Shunt.
says to them?
Evil Weevil, keeping its distance sensibly slow. We've seen the power now.
I don't
of
know
that
if it
great
can
weapon.
fly just because it has fly in the name, Hondo.
There's Evil Weevil again underneath.
Do you think Evil Weevil is actually evil?
Like a huge, great pendulum, that Flip Flop Fly weapon of horns.
Let's not get started on Wild
That's
Willy.
the camera on Shunt. The great rubber tyres of Flip Flop Fly. Should they be pushed towards the flame pit, will be in trouble. I don't think any of the house robots here can cause great damage
Well, no, they can-
to Flip Flop Fly unless it is to those tyres. Bouncing off, though, the weapon of Shunt.
They said it could
So
fly
he
at the
comes
start.
to
Oh,
the tilt with the chainsaw
sorry, Brett said
tail.
right. I stand
To rip and
corrected.
shred and Flip Flop Fly. All right, let's all have a go. But I'll tell you what, the fact that the house robots are closing in on Flip Flop Fly means it must be immobilised out there.
Evil Weevil's a staunch
They're
concern.
allowed to do it if there's no life left in the house robot. It's still moving. But there's obviously something wrong. Matilda, Kilowatt, they're all in here. One of the tyres seems to be slowly deflating, no wonder. Shunt takes a close-up of Kilowatt for
Feasibly
its
low
holiday
flying to a plane. Well, that's
album.
that's true.
And just
That's true,
lifting.
Harry.
Flip, flop, fly away, all our hopes
Do you think that's
and
what they
dreams.
meant?
A flutter, a shudder, but no more than that. The tyre deflated, the hopes have gone, and Evil Weevil, at the bottom of your picture, has won this
So
one.
we're lucky to get through the first round.
Well, Flip Flop Fly flopped out of the competition.
You don't
Evil
want-
Weevil goes through to the next round.
Do you ever been a
Hey,
streaker
let's hear it
on
for
Robot
Evil
Wars?
Weevil!
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh,
This is really something else. For all the would-be
No, I'm not-
2CV
I'm not-
owners in the near future, look what can happen with good
I'm
French
not.
engineering.
I'm not.
How are you feeling now, then?
I'm not consciously aware
This
of
kind of
anyone
must be a bit of a mixture of feelings, is it?
sort of making any kind of
It started the week off school.
sort of anything that could be perceived as a.
about what we're going to come up against now.
Okay. Okay, so a mixture of jubilation and anticipation.
Trepidation.
And trepidation.
Trepidation.
Like evil weevil.
That's spooky. Philippa, I mean. She scared me. Evil Weevil
Was
through.
anyone else
Next
scared
up,
by
Panzer
Philippa?
against the Challenger 2.
How do you feel about your contestant, about who you've been drawn up against?
Oh no, I forgot about Crom.
Interesting. It should be interesting.
Why?
Very.
Come on.
Well, we're not going to get very close to him with all the prongs he's got sticking out.
That's very true. But how will you actually get him? That's defensive. What about the attack?
Well, there's only one place he hasn't got any prongs, and that's in the back. So we're hoping to push him.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll look out for that. Come on then, come on then. What were you saying about his treads earlier?
I want to snap.
You want them to snap. I'm not giving away their tactics, and they're not allowed to look as we discuss what are your tactics. Because they know they're because of all your prongs.
Would you say the same about Crom?
Just try and push him down the pit.
Push him down the pit, that's what you're going to attempt to do, yeah? Yes? We're all agreed on this. Who's doing the driving? You again, okay. Who's doing the weapons?
Me.
You. Who's doing the lights?
Officer.
I think I'm me.
The Panzer team, Simon Jones on the left wants to write a sci-fi series. Crom on the right plays Pool and Skittles. And there's the Challenger 2 series.
Okay, we're getting some
Chris
Crom
Duff
law.
and the weapons, Andrew Dove at the
Getting
controls.
some Crom law. Crom plays Pool and Skittles.
Activate. So it's Panzer, again slowly moving forward, trying to stay clear of that front weapon of Challenger 2, spinning at 100 revs per minute.
Crom's probably alright. It's really like a friendly guy down the pub,
push
isn't he?
Challenger 2 to a CPZ and let the house robots take over. Challenger 2 weaponry vastly superior. Not a great difference in the speeds here. Challenger 2 can only get up to about 4 miles an hour. Panzer up and over. As long as it stays out of trouble, and Panzer 2 can get a shove or two in, it has a hope. And we have, of course, a history of upsets and underdogs winning in Robot Wars. They're the front spikes of Panzer. Richard Jones at the controls.
Well, who's the
wants to
underdog
run his own
here?
business. Wants to get straight A's in his GCSEs. Loves to glide as well. Keen glider. Gliding over the
Oh,
arena.
we're going in the pit.
Challenger 2 towards
Oh,
the
well
pit.
done, Crom.
And that's where I thought Panzer would have a chance. Shoving and pushing. And Challenger 2 is in the pit.
Oh,
And this
yes,
is an
here we
upset.
go. Ding-dang-doo.
Is it an upset? See,
With the front prong to lift Challenger 2 up and away and into oblivion, perhaps.
Is that
Now
an
Panzer
upset?
taking punishment from Shunt. Killalot exacting retribution as well for the punishment done to Challenger 2. Young Chris and Andrew Dove
Seems
at
like
the
a
controls of
jump
Challenger 2.
starting
What
power
can they
with
do?
technology monster
Shunt and
rides.
Killalot in for the slaughter. Well, the young lads
I
can't
thought
do
you've always
anything
been
here.
very pro
They just gotta
Mortis,
stand and
Harry.
watch their beloved plot being bashed up. Oh dear, and perforated and punctured. Tee-hee, it's House Robot Lee. They were bored, you see. Had to do something.
Well, now that the House Robots have stopped misbehaving, I can tell you that the clear winner is Panzer. Panzer's through to the next round.
You were doing it in the pit, right? Have we seen Mortis in this series yet?
Yeah?
Yes, everything according to plan.
Good. And the next bout?
Much better, we'll put the stone saw on.
Oh, the what?
The stone saw.
Go on, what's
5,000
that?
RPM, 12-inch blade.
Oof. With statistics like that, you want to be dreading it on Robot Wars.
The vital statistics that matter, Panzer through. And of course, in the final of this heat,
I don't want to
they'll
think
meet
about
Evil
what
Weevil.
Craig was saying.
Well, 2 more robots decommissioned, 2 more to go over the top for a place in our series semi-finals.
Okay. This is it then, this is the
Craig, how
final,
did they
right?
get this far? First, Evil Weevil beat Triangular
This is the final,
Tri-Terabot,
Evil Weevil
and
against
then
Panzer.
flip-flop, fly away, and don't bother us again. Panzer signed Undertaker 6 feet under, and then nudged Challenger 2.
Okay, we do have
to the
points. Pick someone as back Panzer and Evil Weevil.
Weevil team, how are you feeling?
Pretty confident.
Pretty confident? Well, do you think he can take you out, though?
It's a good point, thank you, Mr. Chicken.
All right, give it up for the Evil Weevil team.
I mean, I think they established that the
Panzer, you heard them. They think they're going to have
They
you.
established from the start that the host has to wear a full cow of leather.
Make you a bit vulnerable.
Nah, the tracks are tough.
Are they?
Yeah, you can't hurt them.
Yeah, you can't bend them or anything like that?
Nah.
You can't cut them with a Sir Killalot's robotic arm?
He could, but we're not going near him.
But what if they push you into Sir Killalot?
I'd like to see him try.
That's the fight and talk. Fight and talk. Prepare to do battle. The Panzer team.
This then for a place
the
in
legacy
the
of Mary
series
Clarkson.
semi-finals.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Robot Wars has found 2 stars, I think, here. In the Evil Weevil team, young Michael at the controls, who's looked pensive and serious throughout. And in the Panzer team, Crom on the left shakes his head. He's been a star for me, but he's shaking his head. Look at this. Panzer has not got off and away. There's a problem right at the start of the heat final. Panzer seems to have been immobilised.
I don't think so,
what a
though.
shame this is.
Or if they did, it was edited
Richard
out.
Jones and
They have
Jones
completely
with
crommed
Crom.
it, yeah.
Well, they were asked just before they went into the cherry picker, are you happy with your robot? That's an inquiry we always make. Yes was the reply. And obviously something has gone wrong badly right at the start here.
That's
There's
a
no
shame,
life
because this would have been a good fight.
in Panzer at all. Richard at the controls can do nothing. In comes Evil Weevil, and don't forget Kevin Pritchard and the Evil Weevil team, the teacher there from Clantanum School, has a winning streak. He was part of the championship-winning Panic Attack in the last series, and it looks to me as if Evil Weevil have won this one. They're slamming on the attack of Panzer again. First time we've really seen the lifting claws at the front. Tipped with blood at the seam. And the lifeblood, the very lifeblood of Panzer is trickling away.
Yeah, Panzer's...
Oh, what a shame.
That is a shame.
Well, there you see Kevin at the controls of Evil Weevil.
Probably to keep getting
And
it.
I think because they're splendid roboteers, they'll be disappointed in the outcome of this. They'd have wanted a better battle themselves.
I think they'll
The
be
great
pleased.
tracks of Panzer being
Yeah,
lifted
Panzer just
up
didn't
by
turn on.
Killalot. Well, those tracks alone weigh 20 kilos, and look at Killalot just spinning it around as if it's a mere bauble. Nothing Richard Jones can do here whatsoever. The torch of Bash, they can only grin and bear it.
Probably
well
on
done
there, yeah.
for getting to the heat final. But it's
Yeah,
Evil
CUNC,
Weevil who go to the
yeah,
semis.
see you next Crom.
Well, Killalot saves the day. The Panzers are out. The winner is Evil Weevil.
Well done, Evil Weevil.
Well, young man, you said you was going to go marching all the way into Poland, and it didn't even start. What went wrong?
It didn't start.
Well, why didn't it start?
I don't know.
We'll tell you that soon enough, but I told you the tracks were tough.
The tracks were tough, yeah. They didn't even snap when Killalot tried to get him.
It won't burn neither.
But, you know, you're going back in your bunker, you lot, until next year. Never mind, give it up for Panzer.
No problem.
Yes! You're through to the series semi-finals. How do you think you're going to go in there? Reasonable. I mean, well, you're not as confident you was about this one.
Well, it depends who we're up against.
Any robots out there that you hold particular fear, who you don't want to get drawn against at the moment?
Obviously Panic Attack, because I was in the team last year, so...
Yeah.
We won that in the final.
Yeah. You want that in the final? Well, anyway, good luck for the series semi-finals. Give it up for Evil Weevil! Well, if you think you can beat us, you're clutching at straws, because our robots rule on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think they probably are quite into Nazi stuff, aren't they, Harry? I think it probably is. Probably is for the best. Well, I mean, Panzer... what? I mean, I don't think they're... I don't know exactly what you're imagining. Do you mean like the Elvis robot, but called Adolf? I don't think that has existed. Yeah, exactly. Banter is pretty overtly that scene.
It's a laugh, innit? You got to laugh, eh? You spend months working on your robot and that doesn't even stand a chance.
Crom.
Doesn't even move once, and the house robot's ripped to shreds. You got to laugh, haven't you, eh?
That's what it comes for.
Building robots is dangerous and shouldn't be attempted without great care. To receive our safety guidelines, you must first join the Robot Wars Club. Members will also receive a badge video and club magazine.
Yeah.
If you build a qualifying robot, your membership fee will be refunded. For more information, visit our website.
Harry, if you type that into the wrong bar. Right, there we go. 2 more episodes down. Let's pay out the prediction. There were a lot of points on Evil Weevil. It did win. Oh, Harry, I think you've done it again. I think you've done it again, Harry. Harry, you're not currently typing in Crom Hub. Google Crom. Harry Hardy sex criminal. Hang on, Josie. Now you've done it, Josie. You've typed in the wrong chat. Right. Okay. So enough of this. Let's finish off tonight with a little bit of a change of pace, a little bit of Robot Wars. It was a prominent question. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Here we go, right, we're in the game. Okay, I don't remember what our situation is. Let's resume game. Okay, let's have a look at what our robot, the current state of our robot. It was, oh yeah, it was, that's right. That's right. Who could have forgotten Lawrence Drill Cowrio? Yeah, what we want to get rid of this. Lawrence Drill Cowrio was last week's robot. Yeah. Okay. Well, look. Okay. Okay. So what would Crom? Okay, we're going to build a robot. Hang on. No, hang on. I can check to see if Crom is available to buy. Yeah, bald robot. Okay. We've got Panic Attack. We've got 101. We've got Wheelie Big Cheese. We've got Deotar. We've got Plunderwood 5. We've got the Bull. We've got Viking. We've got the Edge. We've got Can Opener. We've got Joust. None of these are Crom. Deotar's a bit like Crom. Is that true? Right, okay, we're building Crom. Would Crom have a powertrain? What does that even mean? No, I think we want a big dome to represent Crom's bald head. Yeah, Crom's going to be a nice big dome, right? Crom would probably have. Actually, no. Crom would want. We can't have tracks on the dome. That's a shame. Okay, Crom just have normal wheels. So we don't have any wheel options on this. Crom likes pushing. Crom would have big. Crom might even have battery express. Yeah, Crom would be really powerful. Yeah. Probably perspex on Crom. Right, what weapons would Crom have? Well, that's what the other guy had, right? These kind of pushy spikes. Crom's what would be a big hammer. Yeah, right. Let's find a big hammer. We have hammer. His piercing eyes. We've got hammer, or we've got the mace. Or that's really it. That's really it. Most psychotic. Well, I reckon the mace is pretty. I think the mace is pretty psychotic. Mace on the ass. I could have 2 maces. Or the fire axe. Yeah, just spikes all over. Oh, the drill is quite a psychotic weapon, I think. Yeah, okay, let's get as many spikes on as we can. Solid spike. Okay, one there. One there. That's a lance. We don't want a lance, we want a spike. Okay, one there. One there. Is this what you had in mind, JC? On that. On that. Okay, is this what you had in mind, Jesse? Fully spiked all the way around. And then of course the top will be, yeah, probably a ring of dismembered cow heads, I would imagine. I think that's Crom, right? Are we satisfied that this is Crom? That's Crom, yeah. Okay, it's not going to be Robot 9, is it? Are we just calling it Crom? Crom. But I mean, I'm worried that this is I don't think I want to initiate the Crom in it. Okay, we'll do a quick test drive, and then we will we'll enter this in a tournament. Okay, it's quick. Okay, we've got the big thing. Oh yeah, we've got a drill. Okay, can Crom push? Probably, but things are going to get wedged in its. What, during the Crom minute? I think if you think that would be respectful, Harry. I think that's the question, isn't it? That's the question to ask. Am I showing the correct respect to Crom? Okay. Boom. okay. Well, we survived. Okay, drum knocked our thing off, and let's hit the pit button. See what it does to that thing. Oh, nothing. It's just bigger than the pit. We can't fail. I mean, it's not always easy to see. Oh, it's safe. It's not always easy to see where the front is. That could be one issue. We are quite powerful. We can push quite easily. And he's on fire. He's well on fire. We are quite powerful to be fair. Let me just start. I mean, there's only one way to find out, Harry. Yeah. Draw that piano. You think we're Crom then? Oh. Some of those explode when you hit them, but... Okay, a lot of stuff's falling on us. Yes, we can flip rounds. Okay, great. That's the first person. That's Crom's eye view. Okay, how do I? Oh no, that's the wrong menu. Okay, I'm happy. I think we're. He headbutts anyone who calls him Crom. Yeah. Okay, done. We're happy with Crom. Yeah. Of course, happy. Very happy with the changes. Thank you. Yeah, you can't rule that out. Okay, where are we taking Crom? Underground or nighttime fright time? Underground warfare or nighttime fright time? I think Crom's got to be nighttime fright time, doesn't he? Crom will take us underground. Alright, we're going underground. The Cromurder sentence is reduced to Crom and Sword Dragon Ability. Okay, we'll try both. We'll try both, and that's probably it for today. It is coming out to 11.
No escaping through those turnstiles. In fact, quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
Be careful near the platform edges, ending up on the train track.
Yeah, we know,
Welcome.
Jonathan, we know.
We're anxiously waiting for
Now
the
we've got.
robot
Okay, we're
we're
one-on-one against
the New York
Thunderbirds.
subway station.
It's a tough
Do you
draw.
want to be successful in this one? This is a robot not to be
Still a
taken.
tough draw.
Robot is ready.
No, I don't think we can
3,
fit through the benches with our spikes.
1. Activate. Ready? Steady. Charge! Oh, and here comes a train. Moving in, having a go with that vicious mace. Their spike's been broken off. The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. The jaws twisting and scraping, but not cutting right through this time. It's a yellow card for the house robot. Get back to your CPZ. Something's wrong with the wheels there. Are they immobilised? Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. Looking like there's some damage, but not much. Bringing the drill into attack as they lunge forward. Ooh, the carnage. It's carnage! Devastation! It's Robot Wars! The spike hardly scratching in that poor attempt.
This is the one place I didn't really want to be.
Getting into position with that deadly weapon. Off comes the spike! They're going to have to try another tactic now. Not far enough to cause internal damage this time. Just making holes in the shell. I don't think the spike did much good that time.
We're getting hit quite a lot.
The drill, hunting for an opening. In it comes for an attack now! Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Avoid those jaws at all costs. They can cut through anything. Ooh, extreme pain. The chainsaw clatters off the surface. Not strong enough to get through, I don't think. Get back to your CPZ.
It's certainly true that a lot more of their armour is off the darts.
Destruction and mayhem. Coming in for the kill with all its weight behind it. And the impact causing some real damage this time. Here comes the mace again. Pushed into Sergeant Bash. It could be toast. Their spike's been broken off. Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook. Who's the main course? Ah!
Okay, we're sort of in their jaws.
Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Bring it on! Oh, that's going to leave a scar.
And we're being quite aggressive.
Classic war stuff. Mayhem and carnage.
But I think they're going to get us here, aren't they?
Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. Blimey. This is carnage. And it's heading straight in on a collision course. Ow! I felt that. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. Oh my word! And no damage from those strong jaws. How did they withstand that?
How did they withstand that? Prom is indestructible. Okay, we're whacking them.
Keep away from the CPZs if you know what's good for you. They've driven straight into danger. Are they mad? Oh, this is what Robot Wars is all about. Metal mayhem. Just a scrape. No damage as such, I don't think, that time. Here it comes again, trying to impale with a spike. Oh, yes. It doesn't look like the jaws got through there. Yikes. More than a scratch that time. Punching away at it with a spike. This is what we like. Cease. Time's up, and it's gone to a judge's decision. Not this time, but I'm sure they'll be back for another try at the head-to-head competition.
He beat us on style. Probably because they did their little dance. Right, do we... No, try Crom in a different try. Okay, right. Try Crom on the roof. I think that was a tough draw, right? Take Crom to nighttime fright time.
Watch for the fan speed when they're running at full throttle.
Okay, this time it's us against Spikeaton and Hawkeye.
Melee action. Who's afraid of the dark Japanese rooftop? This robot thinks it can go.
Who is afraid?
Robot is ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Ready for action? Commence. The spike piercing its target. Not much damage, but it's made a start. Looks like hard work for them. Cease.
Okay. Okay. Crom had some camera issues there. Okay, let's have a re-Crom.
Watch for the fan speed.
Now we're against Deotar.
It's time for some frantic
Nino
melee action.
and Deotar.
This robot thinks it can go. Robot is ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Promise the camera does make it quite hard to see.
The Kevlar armor giving it great protection though. The flipper doing its best, but nothing happening. The aluminium armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. The spinning saw getting closer as they charge in. What a Turkish bath. They're getting very close to those steam vents. It doesn't quite manage to lift it enough. On the attack with the saw blade spinning can cause a lot of damage with these.
Our heads are in the way. Oh!
Cease!
Nino's out of play. We won. Crom's the champion of that fight. I think it does mean they're going to take Dietor on one-on-one.
Welcome to Robot Wars, and we're looking forward to a great battle. Who's afraid of the dark Japanese rooftop? A very effective robot on a good day, this one. Robot is ready. 3,
Every day's a good day with Crom.
2, 1.
Okay, let's try and avoid a frontal assault.
Ready for action? Commence! The flipper not finding it too easy, but it's going over! The aluminium armour, not much defence against this kind of attack. The flipper underneath tries to flip it, but barely lifts it. The Perspex armour holding out well against
I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't add power heads to our robot each time, but basically they just fall off and then they always get stuck under us for a second. That's what happens every time.
But it's going to make it.
Every
the aluminium
time.
shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. The mace hardly scratching in that 4 attempt. Must try harder.
I don't know.
There's bits of robot all over the arena. The aluminium shell, very flimsy.
Oh no, Crom! Oh, hang on.
Cease.
Oh,
they didn't make
what?
it. Down and out of this head-to-head battle.
Okay, one more go on the rooftop, because... I mean, Crom is fucking it for us, isn't he?
The fans can blow.
Okay, who are we against here? Porcupine and Rat Trap.
Frantic action. This is a robot worth keeping an eye on. Highly fat. Robot is ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay, here we go.
Ready for action? Commence. Another small gouge out of it. Needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with just the aluminium armour. Tearing in. That's making it think twice about tangling with this blade again. I don't think the spike did much good that time. Their spike's been broken off. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. You can see the damage starting to show. Coming in to try to drill through the shell. Not much damage this time. Have another go. It's carnage. Devastation! It's Robot Wars! Sir Killalot won't be messed with! Better keep away from there! I don't think the mace did much good that time. It scrapes the armour, it manages a little damage. So there is hope yet, if they can bring it round again. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. Grating away. And a little...
Okay, that was fine, that was fine. Rat Trap taken out. Doesn't matter what happened immediately afterwards. I'll be honest, I was trying to push the ref bot into the hole.
Welcome! We're anxiously waiting for the robot destruction to begin. Who's afraid of the team? Tell me they can go all the way with this robot. We'll see, boys.
Just depending on what the robot was.
Ready. 3.
Nearly finished up. Made a robot called Crom.
1. Activate. Ready for action? Commence.
Okay, all our heads are falling off again.
Holding out well against the impact. I'm not sure how long the aluminium armour can hold up against this sort of impact. And in he comes to ram with the spike! Ramming in with the sharp spike! Their spike's been broken off! No serious damage apparent, but there are definitely battle scars showing. The drill scrapes off, not enough to hurt. Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. Forcing the issue with the mace. Just a scratch as the spike slides off again.
I went to try and push it off, but I got caught under whatever that bit of debris was.
The spike piercing its target. Not much damage, but it's made a start. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try another tactic now. Charging in to impale the spike. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage! Oh dear, that's it for them, I'm afraid. Down the skylight they go. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. Pushing it so hard. But over it goes with a huge crash. Tremendous.
Yeah, there we go.
And we have a winner
Down the
in
hole.
this head-to-head game.
Crom's through. Okay, prepare the chassis. Get the armour. Weapon 1. Oh, she's not. This is so Crom.
It's Robot Wars. And we're looking for some carnage today. Who's afraid of the
I don't know how many rounds there are on this one. So we're going to do a one-on-one against Switchblade.
Robot is ready. 3, 2,
see if we can dive straight in and get
1. Activate.
Pretty probable.
Ready for action? Commence. The polycarbonate, not such good defense against cutting attacks. They've driven straight towards the CPZ. They need to get more weight behind that lance if they want to cause any serious damage. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. Trying to cut its way through the polycarbonate. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. The steel taking the punishment so far. Not enough to hurt. Cease. And we have a winner in this head-to-head game.
Okay. This has got to be the final, right? It's got to be the final. What a moment this will be if we can...
Welcome to Robot Wars, and we're looking forward to a great battle. Who's afraid of the dark?
Is this the final? I can't remember how many rounds this has, and Jonathan never really explains.
Robot is ready. 3, 2, 1.
Is that true?
Activate. Ready?
Jonathan didn't mention that on the commentary.
Punching away at it with a spike. The spike hardly scratching in that poor attempt. Must try harder. You don't want to get in Sir Kilolot's grasp.
Yeah, it's got
the
kind of
steel
grabbing
resisting
jaws,
the
which are
blade
really
so
annoying.
far. The drill hunting for an opening. Getting a bit close to the generators there. They might get a bit of a shock. Ooh, the carnage. Ooh, extreme pain. Another small gouge out of it. Needs to get a bit more weight behind it to do more than scratch though. Classic war stuff. Mayhem and carnage. No serious damage apparent, but there are definitely battle scars showing. If it can pin it down, it'll stand a good chance here. What a crunch!
What a crunch.
Not far enough to cause internal damage this time. Just make...
Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is Crom.
You don't want to get in Sir Kilolot's grasp. Must be dazed.
It's too powerful for something. Okay, we're stuck on this guy.
Oh, that was pure Robo Wars Extreme. The drill can do considerable damage if it's allowed to get in. Not much damage this time. Have another go. It slashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering.
Oh, he's off.
It's
He's off. He's
yellow
gone.
card for the house rope. Cease. And we have a winner in this head-to-head game.
Through. Yeah, I think it's. Is it not a? It's a big annihilator one at the end, right? Don't think this is the win. I think there's a big. I think there's a big annihilator. This has got to be the final now. Right, yeah, this is going to be the final. I know.
Robot destruction to begin.
This is just another
Who's
one-on-one.
afraid of the dark Japanese rooftops? Be brave, and you may win this nighttime fight. A confident contender here. They think.
Okay.
Robot
We're against
is
Barabas,
ready.
who's not very
3,
good.
2, 1. Activate. Let the wars begin. And a light hammering, just for starters, I think. Trying to cut its way through the Perspex armor. It hits. No damage though. Charging into harm with a miss. Their spike's been broken off. The drill thuds in, and I can see a hole. Only a small one, but it is getting through. But what a Turkish bath. They're getting very close to those steam
Get out
vents.
the way.
It's a yellow card for the house robot. Get back to your CPZ. Pushing it around, but not causing any damage yet. Keep going. Here it comes again, trying to cause pain with the mace. Look out below! Oh dear, how dumb was that? A jolt as the hammer thuds in for a blow. Really starting to give it some problems now. On a direct collision course! The drill sliding off the surface as they try to bring it to bear. Punching away at it with a spike. I think Dead Metal's waiting to carve up another contender. Picking a well-armoured spot, obviously, as the drill makes no impression. The hammer coming in for a try. Punching in with a spike. I think Dead Metal's waiting to carve up another contender. Thudding into contact with a blade and starting to make it count. Doing its best to get stuck in with that pneumatic drill. They've driven straight towards the CPZ. The drill thuds in, and I can see a hole. Only a small one, but it is getting through. And some serious damage with that blow. Very good charge from this robot. Ooh, extreme pain. Yes! Here comes the mace again. bits and pieces everywhere. You could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Great stuff.
Not that I don't
Turning
trust
into a
like
real
old
blood
Sharky, but
It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. Picking a well-armoured spot, obviously, as the drill makes no impression. Here it comes again, trying to impale with a spike. Bring it on! Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. And here it comes to hurt with the mace, and the impact causing some real damage this time. Just look at that power, slamming in. You can see it starting to make an impression. The mace is on target, not much damage, but it's made a start. Might want to keep away from that generator. I wouldn't like to be hit by 10,000 volts. It gets underneath, getting a grip, but not enough as it fails to lift it. Edging a little close to the CPZ that time, ramming in with the deadly mace. Keep away from the CPZs if you know what's good for you. Thudding in, not strong enough to do too much damage. Trying to charge right in now. Just a scratch as the lance glances off again. Starting to give way under the strain. Perspex armour, good protection against this onslaught. It crashes in, and that's gonna hurt. Those fans can really pump out some wind. The lance on target, not much damage, but it's made a start. Oh! Oh, this is what Robot Wars is all about. Metal mayhem. In it comes for an attack now. Not much damage this time. Have another go. The lance hardly denting in that attack. Matilda invites you into play. Okay. Rough for most robots though. Cease.
Surely we've got this. Yes.
Time up. And yes, we have a worthy winner in this head-to-head competition.
Right, through. Yep, we won it on control. Great. We've done it! We won the nighttime fright time. Crom's won the nighttime fright time. Congratulations, Crom. Has that unlocked anything? I don't think so. Oh, yes it has! It's Behemoth! Though it does cost more money than we have, I think. Congratulations to us all. Right, let's save. Congratulations to all of us. And I mean, I think we're not going to beat that. We're not going to beat that as a place to end, are we? We're not going to beat that as a high to end on. Congratulations to us all. Crom has won the nighttime fright time. Maybe next week we'll see if we can take Crom somewhere else to the underground. Or we will have forgotten about Crom by next week. Oh, I don't want to know what this is, Josie. Do I want to know what this is? I didn't want to know what that was, no. Right, let's see who's on for a raid. Thanks everyone. Another successful Robot Wars stream. Had some fun, watched a couple of episodes.
I just have non-lethal on, so I just clap.
PXS is on. PXS is on, you're right. Yeah, fine, I think that's who we're going to raid then. Alright. Right, thanks everyone. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'll be definitely Spore again on Tuesday. Robot Wars again next Sunday. But other than that, just keep an eye on the Discord. I'll tell you when I'm going to stream. If anyone is lurking or isn't already joined there, feel free to join the Discord there. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing next week yet. Probably will do something tomorrow. I think I've now done 3 weeks of streaming every day, which is probably too many streams, to be honest. Probably too many streams. But you know, I'm enjoying it. People are watching, aren't they? So yeah, we'll raid PXS. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, I'll probably do something tomorrow. No, but no, are you starting a new are you starting a job tomorrow, Harry? If so, good luck. Good luck, GLHH. GLHH. Good luck, Harry Hardy. You got to go to bed? That's fine. We're going to raid PXS. The raid's going to happen in about 4 seconds. Right, I'll see you then. Right, bye everyone. I'll see you around. Right, bye. And bye to anyone watching the VOD. Goodbye.